Hey, I'm Andy, and we're going to be reacting to a Expleened story mode video today, and it's quite of a long one. I mean, some of his internet story stuff is usually long, so I mean, it is what it is. This one is about Metal Gear Solid. I don't know much about the story, I'm gonna be honest. I've played bits of each one up to 3, I believe, but I never finished them. And as for Metal Gear Solid 3, I've played up to the bit where you have to cross a bridge. And yeah, that shows how little I played of that one. But I played a lot of 2, but I don't remember it. But yeah, anyways, no idea what to expect. I guess we're gonna find out. So if you're new here and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to get to 1K. And let's get on this journey. So, yeah.
Yes, NordVPN. Finally, Metal Gear
Like, I know memes
Solid.
and I know how it plays,
Mark.
but I just
We
never
open
finished
to
them.
a submarine speeding through the ocean. This submarine is on its way to Fox Island, a nuclear weapons facility off the coast of Alaska, America's 51st state. We zoom into the...
Also, it's like this, and what was the other game that came out at this around the same time? I think it was Siphon Filter. Like that game seemed interesting too, but I only played it when they had it in those demo kiosks at the various stores. So I never had it myself.
There's Colonel Roy Campbell, and he says into the radio,
Solid Snake, you're the only man for the job.
"I'm here, Campbell. Do with me what you will."
Okay, here's the mission brief.
Right.
On the nuclear weapons facility on Fox Island, there has been a mutiny. A group of 6 men have taken control, and they call themselves Foxhound.
Ooh.
Oh my god, what do they want?
Well, I'll let them speak for themselves, patching you through.
Ah, yes, we want $1 billion in non-sequential $1 bills and the remains of a dead guy.
Oh,
His
okay.
name is Big Boss.
Oh,
Send
right.
us his corpse. Oh my god, what if you don't get it? Well, then we're going to launch a nuclear weapon.
Right.
My god. No one threatens my country with a nuke, damn it. Campbell, it's time to send in the snake. That's me. That's my catchphrase. I'm gonna murder everybody.
Right.
It's gonna be a slaughter. You're gonna love it, Roy.
No, wait, Snake. You don't understand. The situation is more delicate than that. They have hostages. Important hostages. Those
Ooh.
hostages are Donald Anderson, the DARPA chief, and Kenneth Baker, president of Arms Tech. We need you not to kill those 2 people specifically.
Kill the
Right.
DARPA chief and some baker. I got it, Captain.
We'll get you as close as we can, and then we're gonna shoot you out in this cool mini-sub. And then you're on your own.
Snake is fired out in a mini-sub.
Okay.
So he arrives at the base, and when he gets there, Snake is birthed from the mini-sub out into the water, natural style. And then he
Right.
starts swimming towards the shore.
Yeah, and I don't remember this. Like I know I played this, but I don't remember this, like the cutscenes. I remember just the gameplay and the fact that there's some secret areas that you can like have a peek into.
He gets there, and this is the very start of the game. You finally get control of Solid Snake. Snake then goes out and he kills some of the guards.
But quietly.
That's right. Okay, so on the other side of this room is an elevator, and on that elevator is a mysterious man.
There he
Liquid
is. I'm gonna
Snake.
get him.
And he tells the guards, guards, you have to be on alert. Someone could be trying to infiltrate the base. Anyway, I'm going up this
No.
elevator. Goodbye. So, Snake quickly finds a hiding place, and he calls the colonel. He goes, Colonel, who is that long blonde-haired dazzler? Ah, that man? Yes, that is Liquid Snake. And he is the leader of the Foxhound group.
And you
Okay.
guys have the same code name, being Snake.
So I'm Solid Snake, And the bad guy is called Liquid Snake?
Yeah, will that come up in the plot later on?
Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me.
Most
Snake,
likely.
take that elevator to the surface, but make sure no one sees you. That would totally blow the mission.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. So, eventually you catch the elevator and then you go to the surface. He takes off all of his swimsuits and there's a really fucking cool title screen that comes up.
Tactical
Snake reaches the
espionage
ground
action.
floor and he starts looking around and he sees a bunch of guards and stuff. So he hides behind a box and he quickly calls up the Colonel. Colonel, what am I supposed to do? There are guards everywhere. And it's so cold out here. How am I supposed to sneak around stealthily when my teeth are chattering?
Hold up, Snake. Here's Naomi with some more info.
Ah, Snake,
Right.
don't worry about the cold. You see, we gave you an injection.
An injection?
Yes, an injection.
Right.
It has nanomachines inside of it that will help you stay warm.
GLaDOS.
Wow, very sci-fi.
Although you'd think
Well,
I'd be
that's
used to the
GLaDOS.
temperature by
I'm sorry.
now. Anyway, Snake, what?
That's not glad. That was I'm thinking that was from Portal 1. That one was from Portal 2. What was his name? Wheatley? Oh, I want to say Wheatley. Something around there.
Very
I
sci-fi.
haven't played it in a
Although you'd think I'd be used to
time.
the temperature by now. Anyway, Snake, what's important is, you see, ever since Zanzibar, my latest mission, I decided to go into retirement. And from there,
Right.
I was living in the wilderness of Alaska, on my own, blazing my own trail, lone wolf, MGTOW lifestyle. And anyway, what were you saying?
But she has already hung up the call.
Oh, we must have got
Right.
disconnected. So Snake is sneaking around, and he's looking around corners, and he's loving it. And then all of a sudden, oh my god, a Hind D. He notices a helicopter. It is a Russian gunship. How odd. So he calls up the Colonel, and he goes, why is there a Russian gunship here in Alaska?
I'm not sure. Maybe you should find out, Snake. That is your job after all.
Oh, okay. The Russian helicopter flies away. By the way, Snake,
Zoom.
There's only 18 hours left until the terrorist deadline. So, Snake, you gotta hurry, man.
also,
Right.
one more thing. I promise we're going to get back to gameplay soon.
Here's Mei Ling. She's our visual and data processing specialist.
See,
Like, I know that this game, and I guess the subsequent games, have used some trickery with the PlayStation and use its. Like, I think at some point you need to use like the Player 2 controller as well. So like, I wonder after getting that time limit, I wonder if anything would have happened if you just done nothing in this starting area for the entirety of that time period. Like, would the game automatically game over? Or because part of me thinks that it would, considering of how like all the other small details that are in this game, but I don't know.
saves game. You call her up and it saves game. She's not terribly important, to be honest. Snake
Right.
flirts with her for a little while. He goes, I didn't expect a world-class military technical person to be so cute and attractive and also single.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
Hurry the fuck up. Oh, I'm going. The call ends and Snake starts roaming around. He sneaks and he's having a whale of a time, and he finds a vent hole and he uses that
Right.
to get into the facility. So he's in the
And
vent,
the guard
and
was
then
just
all of a
letting him
sudden,
do that.
Snake gets a call from his old master, McDonnell Miller. He's his fighting mentor, I guess. Now, McDonnell, he's retired just like Snake, and he lives out in Alaska now. He hasn't seen Snake since that last mission in Zanzibar, remember? Now, Zanzibar was a big deal. It's where Snake fought Big Boss and won, killing Big Boss, thus turning him
Metal Gear 2,
into
Solid
a
Snake.
bunch of remains, which is what the terrorists want. My name is McDonald, but you can call me Master. Okay. And he says, look, if you need any help, I'm here. I'm here to help. Oh, please let me help. Thanks very much. It's kind of uneventful. So it just continues.
But remember, Mr. Miller.
Yes, the Master. Snake then sneaks
Right.
through the facility. Finally, a chance to use the Metal Gear Solid music. Then he sees a whole bunch of cells, and one of them has a lady in it who is doing sit-ups. Is that a woman? No. And the other one has a man in
The
it, and that
alerts.
man looks to be the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson. That's who I'm looking for, says Snake. And he drops in and he goes, surprise, it's me. And then he coughs terribly.
Snake tells Donald, I'm here to rescue you. Donald says, You don't look like one of them. You gotta get me out of here.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, I'll break you out. But first, I need some information on the terrorists. You know, do they have a nuke? Can they actually launch the nuke?
It's very possible they could launch the nuke.
Oh my god. So, the camera then pans over to the next cell, where we see
Okay.
the lady doing sit-ups, right? And she overhears Snake and Donald's discussion. She starts listening and eavesdropping. So rude. Now, back to Snake. Snake says, I don't understand. This place is only meant to be for dismantling nuclear warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
Well,
Listen, Snake, I've got some dramatic information.
Ugh, tell me more.
You see, the terrorists have a new kind of weapon. It's a nuclear-equipped walking battle tank that walks.
Oh my god. A Metal Gear? It cannot be.
Wait, you know about the Metal Gears? They're the
Well,
most
yeah.
secretest project ever. How did you find out about it?
I've had some run-ins with Metal Gears in the past. This isn't the very first game, technically. Hold on, I thought the whole
Right.
Metal Gear project was scrapped.
It's actually not cancelled. It's being developed here on the island. It's all very top secret. That was until the mutiny, when all the guards took us over and took over the place. Now
But how
they're
do
in
they
control
know?
of everything and stuff.
Then suddenly one of
Oh,
the
yeah, I
guards
guess they were
comes along
guards,
and
they
he
would
goes,
know,
shut the
right?
fuck up. Shut up in there. Hey, shut up.
because I was thinking like, how would the Foxhound group would know, right? But then again, if they have people on the inside, then that would make it a
Over
non-issue.
and took over the place. Now they're in control of everything and stuff.
Then suddenly one of the guards comes along and he goes, shut the fuck up. Shut up in there. Hey, shut
Stop
up in your
talking to yourself.
mouth. Keep it down in there. Donald and Snake go real quiet and then Donald waves him away. Sorry about that. I didn't mean. I'll be quiet. Now, once the guard leaves, Snake then says, let me ask you about this. Do they have the detonation code? Do they know it's 1, 2, 3, 4? You know, the thing you need to input in order to launch the nuke? There's always a detonation code.
It's set up so that you need 2 input codes.
So you're telling me that they need 2 different passwords in order to launch a nuke?
Correct.
Yes.
Who has the passwords?
I have one and Baker has the other.
Oh, thank
How
God. So the
convenient.
terrorists don't have the passwords, right?
Wrong. The terrorists do have my password.
Why'd you give him the password?
Psycho Mantis read my mind and he stole the password.
That's the oldest excuse in the book. Are you working with them? Why'd you do it? Why'd you
Right.
betray your country?
This is some big accusations, Snake. I don't really appreciate
I'm
this.
the one that gave him the nuclear code, okay? So that means that if they get Baker's password, oh my God, they got both the passwords. They
Okay,
can
so
launch
they're,
the
if they,
nuke.
like,
But Snake,
Yes?
there's
Abide by the
still
time
a way to
limit,
stop
right?
it.
That's great news. All right, problem solved. I'll see you later.
No, let me tell you about how to stop it.
Oh, okay, that's probably a good idea.
There's these card keys, right?
Right.
There's 3 of them, and Baker should have them, and you'll need all of them
Right.
to stop it.
Why? What's special about these card keys?
Well, you put them in and they stop it.
Oh, like an emergency override.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Snake then says the next obvious question, which is, all right, where the fuck's Baker then? I need Baker.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, oh, what was I gonna say?
think he's
don't know.
somewhere in the second floor basement. Here's my ID card. It's a level 1 ID card, and it'll open
Oh,
any
level
level 1
one.
doors.
Okie dokie, thanks very much. Then
How
Donald
convenient.
asks the question,
Is the White House planning to give in to the terrorist demands, Snake?
you mean give them the body of Big Boss?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know, Donald, and I don't...
Like, whoa, why would we have it? I mean, I guess we would have it just because the enemy wouldn't have it, if that's the only reason. It seems kind of morbid, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's not part of my mission, see? I'm just here to stop the... Oh, what's wrong, Donald?
Oh no.
Suddenly, Donald is having a heart attack.
What is it?
He
The
took
woman
too,
in
he
the
talked too
cell
much.
next door overhears this, and she starts banging on the door and going, "What's going on in there?"
I'm dead.
Donald dies. He dies of a heart attack.
Okay.
What the heck is going on?
Coincidence?
Snake.
Yeah, I think the first time I played this game, I think that's where I stopped. Like, I like when I played this on, because I think it was like on PS Plus with the low level or something like that. Oh no, I had it since I had redeemed the, what was it, the Metal Gear Solid collection that was on PS3 at one point, and it gave you Metal Gear Solid as like a downloadable code. So I tried it. I played it up to that point. I want to go back, but I was like, I have other games to play.
It's on the phone. He goes, HQ, 7-7, I just saw a man die right before my eyes. So good. Naomi and the Colonel say,
It looks like some sort of heart attack.
now, Snake is very suspicious of this, because what the fuck, what kind of weird timing is
Yeah,
that? So
what
Snake
a
goes, Colonel,
coincidence.
are you hiding something from me? And the Colonel says,
No, but this op is security level red, meaning you need the highest security clearance to access the complete file. I can't
Right.
even access the complete file, and I'm running the mission.
oh my god, I need to go find Baker right now. But before I go get him, I had time.
Ooh.
It's me, Nord Snake. I'm here to save everyone. Subscribe to Nord.
So like, wasn't like, am I wrong? Like, what wasn't the Snake's voiced by Kiefer Sutherland for the while? I'm pretty sure he wasn't the original voice, and then I forget which, but it switched to Kiefer Sutherland, and then I think it switched back after 5, 4. All I know is that he voiced him at one point in time.
Subscribe to Nord. Chief, I found you just in time. Nord has a seasonal sale going on
Interesting is
right
that
now.
I guess the story
so
mode doesn't
generous.
use Nordman.
That's right. Nord has a huge deal on a 2-year plan at the moment.
The savings, they're too good.
Plus 4 bonus months.
Ooh.
A woman?
It's 2022, and women are now allowed to use NordVPN.
Yeah, now. 2022.
Is this line secure? Oh, of course it is, Snake. I'm patching in through Starbucks public Wi-Fi.
Oh no.
No, Mailing, no.
That
It's
is
Christmas. Go to
very not secure.
nordvpn.com/story mode. Look, it's too late for you to mail anything to anyone. You missed out. nordvpn.com/story mode for a huge deal on a 2-year plan, plus 4 bonus months. It's way better than a pair of socks delivered in January.
Right.
Add over. Now, Snake is trapped in the prison cell. Suddenly, he hears footsteps outside and also the sound of someone fighting. And then suddenly, the door unlocks. What the fuck? What is going on? Snake walks outside and he sees, remember that guard from earlier that he waved away? Well, he is now nude and
Right.
also pixelated. Then suddenly, to his right, a gun is pointed directly at Snake's head. And the person holding the gun says, "So you killed the chief.
It's
How
the
could
woman,
you?
isn't it?
I loved him like a chief." Snake then turns around and he goes, "Is this the first time you've ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hand's shaking." Snake then pulls out his gun and points.
So this was in Counter-Strike, wasn't it? It's not the bullpup. It was Famous, I think.
Sit back. And Snake says, "I can tell you're a rookie. You've got rookie eyes."
They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them.
So
Right.
basically what's happened is there was a lady in that cell, right? She
Yeah.
tricked the guard into opening
Free
the
iPhone.
door, and then she beat him up, stole his clothes, is now dressed as a guard, and then she then went to unlock the door for the DARPA chief, but he was dead. And she's gone, "Oh my god, you killed the DARPA chief." Well, we know he didn't. And then Snake goes, "Oh my god, have you even killed people before?" Boo. Then all of a sudden, the door opens and a whole bunch of real guards come in. Uh-oh. Snake and the guard, they get into a firefight. And in this moment, the lady kills for the first time. And then
Okay.
the lady in the guard's outfit tries to run away.
Hey.
This is why I hate videos.
What's
Then,
the-
as he's staring at the
Zoom
back of
in.
Meryl's ass, he has a scene transition. We then see a
No.
cutscene. Now, there's a group of men surrounding a man
back.
who's strapped to a table. It looks as though this man has been tortured to death. And one of them says to the other, "You killed him, didn't you?" Right, so that person who just said you've killed him is Liquid Snake.
Yeah.
This guy, his name is Psycho Mantis. This
Okay.
guy, his name is Revolver Ocelot. So these
Sure.
3 are the elite members of Foxhound, right? 3 out of 6. So Liquid is chastising Revolver Ocelot. He's saying, "You killed him. You tortured him too much, and he died." We don't know who he has tortured at this point. And Psycho Mantis says, "Ksh, yup, good job, Revolver. Ksh. Also, that guy that we tortured to death, I couldn't get through his mental shielding. It was too powerful, so I couldn't get any answers either. Ksh."
Right.
So Psycho Mantis really is psychic. He can really tell if you hold fingers behind your back, he'll know how many. Now, Liquid Snake is about to get really, really cross, but Psycho Mantis says, shh, listen, I've got another way to get the information that we need. Just follow my lead. Then suddenly we get out of the cutscene. Now, the lady is running, and she gets into the elevator, and Snake tries to chase her, but she turns around and she shoots her farmer. He has to dodge out of the way, and it looks wicked sick cool. Look at this.
And she's still shooting. Wow.
And she goes, yeah, victory. And then she catches the elevator. Suddenly, a floating man shows up. What the heck is going on, Jeff?
It's Psycho Mantis.
Snake goes, what the fuck is going on? So, Snake calls up Naomi and he goes, Naomi, I'm starting to see stuff. What the hell?
Just continue on with your mission.
All right, I'll ignore it for now then. So, Snake catches the elevator down to basement level 2. And he's running around and he finds a secret room, but he breaks in and he finds, oh my God. It's Baker, and he smells delicious like fresh bread, but he's tied to a post. And he's just about to go, oh, what's up with all these cables? Let me untie you.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I'm kind of out of it, but don't touch the cables, because it's connected to a heap of C4, which I'm also connected to. If you pull these cables, I'll explode.
My God.
I mean, like, one of them's dead. So the missions are already gone. So is there a... I mean, I guess we should still try and keep him alive, but...
Would be toast. Get it, Baker?
Right.
Get it? Suddenly, Revolver Ocelot walks into the room. So he's spinning his gun and he's showing off his sick moves. And Revolver Ocelot goes,
howdy, partner. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man lives up to the legend.
I've also been waiting for you, Revolver Ocelot. I want to see if you live up to your legend, actually. So anyway, they fight. He keeps running around and stuff. It's actually kind of an annoying fight, to be honest. But just as you're about to defeat Ocelot, he turns around and he goes,
you're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
He's saying, you've got the codename Snake, Liquid Snake has the codename Snake, you must be a pretty good fighter. But I shall still win the day, Lamau.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
But he is not just getting warmed up, because suddenly his hand explodes off of the wrist.
What?
And the Arms Tech president is cut from the ropes and he falls to the ground. The C4 goes off and Revolver Ocelot is sent flying into the wall with the force of the explosion. And then we see there is a man walking around in stealth and he used a sword to do all that business.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Revolver Ocelot picks up his fucking hand. I know you. You're supposed to be dead. This is some bullshit. I'm getting out of here, he says as he's running away.
Who are you? I like you. I have no name.
Actually, my name's Solid Snake, aka David. And then the robot man goes, gay. And then he starts like having a seizure or something. He's getting electricity. He then feels for some reason that he has to run away. And so he runs off. He does a whole bunch of cool flips and shit. And Snake goes,
I've seen him before.
I wish someone would tell me what the fuck's going on. There really is quite a lot of mysteries happening at once. So Snake picks Baker up, and Snake asks about the code for the warhead. And Baker says,
I already told them the code.
Oh, Baker, why would you do that?
I tried not to tell them. I put up a fight. I even managed to resist Psycho Mantis's psychic abilities. He couldn't read my mind. No way, Jose.
Wait a minute. How were you able to resist Psycho Mantis?
Because of the surgical implants in my brain, obviously.
Duh. Right, okay.
Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it in their brain.
Wait a minute.
So it's kind of like the prelude to like Shadowrun-esque type situations where, unless if this type of modification has been the norm for I don't know.
And he's thinking. Even the DARPA chief?
Yes, the DARPA chief definitely had one.
What the heck thinks
Is that
Snake?
why you know
Because
it?
remember earlier, he just said Psycho Mantis used his mind probe powers,
because Psycho Mantis, right.
Confused? What a mystery, fellas. Snake then says, then how did they get your code, Baker, if they can't read your mind?
They never taught me how to resist physical torture. just emotional and mental.
So Baker was there in the room, and Psycho Mantis goes, I can tell you've got 3 fingers held up. And he goes, nope, wrong. And oh, shit, okay, we'll try emotional. I just couldn't tell because your fingers are so fat. That's still not gonna work. The emotional stuff don't work on me.
Well, we don't actually want the password.
Ah, that's reverse psychology.
Right.
I've seen mental torture before. That ain't gonna work on me neither.
Well, how about this cattle prod?
Oh, all right, I give in. So, Revolver Ocelot tortured Baker. That's right. That broken arm is not just from a skateboarding accident. It was part of the torture. Now, Baker then asks...
Snake, tell me about the DARPA chief.
Snake says, sorry, Baker. The DARPA chief is dead.
Not my best friend, the DARPA chief.
This makes Baker very upset. He starts yelling at Snake.
I hate you, Snake. You killed him, didn't you? You took my best friend in the world from me. I'll get you.
Baker.
No.
You don't understand. I didn't kill him.
I don't believe you.
I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He seems to have died from a heart attack.
A heart attack?
Snake says, Baker, I need you to tell me about the card keys.
I don't have them anymore, Snake. I gave them to a new female recruit. There's a whole bunch of guards here, Snake. But this guard, the female guard, refused to take part in the rebellion when that happened. So she was thrown in the prison.
Wait a minute, could that be that woman that was wearing the guard's uniform? That woman is Meryl? Also, that woman who is Meryl is the Colonel's niece?
I don't know, Snake.
What?
But she managed to escape.
I was in contact with her over the codec before she was captured. Snake, you can contact her on the codec, but I can't remember the frequency. Oh, what is
Brute
it?
force it?
Oh,
Maybe? No,
that's
right.
right.
That's too
it's
risky.
written on the back of the box.
Okay, so they had this interesting fourth wall moment. On the back of the Metal Gear Solid case, there are a whole bunch of previews of the game, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it does some neat stuff with the game, like using the player 2 controller and stuff like this as well. That's what I'm saying. Like if we just idle for what was it, like 18 hours, would the game be over by then?
And you go, oh yes, I want to buy this. One of them is the codec, and you can see 140.15.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember this shit. Yeah, it caused me all sorts of grief when I was a kid because I did not have the case. I used to throw the cases away, and then I would throw them in a slip disc.
What? Oh, I wonder if he's like regretting it now, knowing how much it's worth. I don't know about Metal Gear Solid, but I know some games like I regret throwing away like the original box for Half-Life for PC. I needed a space, and there was no standard for PC gaming boxes. Like you had those trapezoid ones from Eidos, like Tomb Raider and Legacy of Kain, which I still have. And you have, for the most part, the boxes were rectangular, but they were all in different shapes and sizes. Like you kind of have like a small rectangle one. Sometimes you have like a fat rectangle one. So I never did this though. Like I always kept at least a jewel case. But that's wild. Just throwing away that's wild.
You know, this tended to be like pre-internet days, or at least used to have really spotty internet. So I was stuck. Now, Snake says, alright, I'll try to contact her. But what do I do if it doesn't work?
You will need to find Hal Emmerich. Emmerich is the team leader of the Metal Gear Rex program.
What?
If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launch, it's Emmerich.
What?
He's probably being held captive at the
That's me.
nuclear warhead storage building.
Oh my god. So, Snake then says, why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
So look at all the abs. I don't know if that's just the armor or that's just skin tight thing, but jeez.
Snake, let me give you a little history lesson. The threat of nuclear war, oh, it's not gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
Right.
Alright, we ain't sitting through all this. Basically, he learns that there's a bunch of nuclear waste that is not being held very securely, and blah, 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 blah.
In order to maintain...
It's not being held very
Nuclear waste everywhere, and they're storing it in corroded barrels next to kindergarten. Oh, okay.
securely, and blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
In order to maintain our American policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
So the
What,
plan
the
is to
Metal
basically
Gear?
just put a nuke on a walking robot mech suit type thing?
Yes.
My god, it's overwhelming. Wait a minute, haven't we basically already got these anyway with intercontinental ballistic missiles and also nukes from submarines that can go pretty much anywhere?
No.
In fact, I think a submarine is actually more useful because you can't really attack the
Stop
submarine.
attacking my life's work, Snake.
So Snake says, you mean Metal Gear?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
We push to have Metal Gear developed as a black project. There are secret projects everywhere that are paid for by the Pentagon's black budget.
These black projects avoid a lot of red tape, and no one can bother you.
Boy, this is a lot of exposition in a very short period of time. I'm going off. I gotta find a new lady friend, and then...
And then I guess in an alternate universe where this type of project succeeded, I guess it turned into Armored Core, maybe.
And Baker gives Snake an optical disc.
Here you go. It's the only remaining copy of the data from the Metal Gear
that was the
prototype,
video.
so don't lose it.
Okay, thanks. I'll
He's
put
gonna
it
lose
in
it,
my
isn't he?
wallet.
Cheers. I hid it from Revolver while he was torturing me. It was so easy. I just put it in my back pocket, and then I just got electrocuted a little
You
bit.
shelved it? Have you at least washed it first?
There's no time for that, Snake.
I'm not even wearing gloves.
Snake, take my level 2 card. It'll open more doors than that one Donald gave you.
Before I go, I just want to bring up one more mysterious thing. Who was that ninja?
That is Foxhound's dark little secret. Ooh.
This is
It's
writing,
an
right?
experimental soldier.
Whoa.
Snake, you should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter. She knows more about that than I do.
Okay, that sounds great. Anyway, I'm going now. It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Baker. And he stretches out his hand to shake it, and then Baker starts having a heart attack.
What
Right.
did you do to me? Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. They're just
What?
using you for...
So it was like a failsafe?
Baker dies from a heart attack.
Because he was supposed to rescue them. Then they're both gone. Now what is he? Or actually not. He was supposed to not shoot both of them or not unalive them, right? So they're unalive.
What the hell?
Right. Chapter 3.
Oh, I got bad news. I just met this really cool guy, but he's dead. His name's Baker.
It looks like another heart attack. There are a lot of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses, so I won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy, though, if it was,
Right.
faked or not.
And he just took his booster shot as well. Coincidence? Now, Snake then asks Naomi, what do you know about this exoskeleton ninja man? Whereabouts is Fortnite Ninja from? I need to know
Right.
where Ninja Blevins is headed. Is he a part of Foxhound?
I don't know anything about that. There's no one like that in my unit.
You don't know anything about a ninja.
Not at this point, I don't.
You've never heard of Ninja Blevins Fortnite.
Welcome.
Considering when this game came out and considering the time this game took place in, I doubt she will know.
To the Ninja Dojo.
Anyway, I gotta go. I got another call. Snake then goes to the back of the disc, and he calls Meryl. She picks up and she says, "Hey Snake, it's me, Pixel Man. I hope you're enjoying Metal Gear Nord.
Nord.
Have you heard that VPNs can help you watch international catalog stuff? That's right. Just go to nordvpn.com.
Wait, was it like 2 ads so far? Wow. As we're not even like we're just about a quarter through.
VPNs
Wow.
can help you watch international.
OnlyFans, Real Housewives of Saudi Arabia, Kitchen Dreams.
National catalog stuff? That's right. Just go to nordvpn.com/story mode. Oh no, I'm having a heart attack. Here's Meryl.
Right. So we haven't even seen multiple ads in the main channel 2-hour videos, right?
Hello, my name is Snake. I am a Pisces. I am 36 years old, and I've got a tier 3 sub for Ninja Blevins. And Meryl is swept off her feet immediately, and she says,
Oh, sorry about before, Snake. I didn't know if you were one of the good guys.
Listen up, Meryl. Of course I'm one of the good guys. And also, I know that you are one of the good guys. I could see it in your eyes. You've got green rookie eyes.
My eyes?
I mean, it's all green.
Eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Meryl's just like,
Snake, oh. I'm swept off my feet. By the way, Snake, can I just say, you and the terrorist Liquid Snake share a striking resemblance. It's very hot.
You're telling me I look just like the leader of the terrorists?
Yes. And I like it.
That's so strange. What another mystery to find out about and such. Look at this. I've got the key card. And Snake goes,
okay.
It's a miracle you've still got them. And Meryl says,
Well, women have more hiding places than men.
Are you talking about your vagina?
I'll leave that up to your interpretation, Snake.
I think she's talking about her vagina. All right, so Snake is off to find Dr. Emmerich. Turns out Dr. Emmerich is not actually in this building. He needs to go outside of this one, through the snow, and into the entrance of the other building, right?
Okay.
But to do that, Snake, you'll have to go through a bunch of lasers. They go up and down, and if they go off, the guards will be alerted.
Okay.
So to see the lasers, Snake takes out his cigarettes. And Cameron
smoke,
goes,
right?
What the? How did you get those? We strip searched you when you started the mission. And Snake goes, well, I hid them in my stomach.
Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Right.
So he swallowed a packet of cigarettes, and then he threw it.
Wait, so Solid Snake is somehow Froppy from My Hero Academia, where you can just take the stuff out from your stomach. Like, what?
But up to smoke later. He's got a terrible addiction. They go, okay.
I guess that's a better hiding spot than what that one woman from Squid Game hid it in.
Cool. And then Snake has a cigarette and he goes, yeah, that is cool.
Right.
Or, you could just use the infrared goggles.
That too.
He makes it outside the building and into the snow. Now, as he's walking along, suddenly he gets a call. And it's from an unknown number. Who are you?
My name, it's Deep Throat.
Deep Throat.
You need to use a mine detector to traverse the snow and avoid the mines, because there's mines all over the place here. Also, Snake, there's a tank right in front of where you're standing, and it's waiting to ambush you, so be careful about that.
Oh, okay. Now, you don't actually have to do anything about the mines. All you do is crawl around on your belly, and the mines can't go off. So, Snake crawls forward, and then, tank time. There is a man, his name is Vulcan Raven, and he pops up, and he goes, oh, it's nice to see you, Snake, but
snakes don't belong in Alaska.
It's only bears and incest.
By the way, Vulcan Raven is part of Foxhound, so this is member 4 of 6, for those of you keeping track at home.
So the fight is on between Vulcan Raven in his tank versus Solid Snake in his shoes.
About that.
That flip was like, oh, fuck. All I want to do is be able to do that. So Snake and this tank are running around the map. Snake is throwing grenades and he's trying to get them into the mouth hole at the top of the tank. Oh, and one gets in there. Gobble, gobble, gobble. No, wait. The tank explodes and a man is thrown up from there. Snake is then very proudy. He walks over to the next building and he goes inside. Haha. But what he doesn't know is that Vulcan Raven actually survived. Somehow. He pops out of the top of the tank and he takes a phone call. Well, boss, he got away. Instead of chasing him down, I'm going to just hang out in the burnt tank. And Vulcan Raven swears that he will fight Snake again and this time win.
Yes,
Will he?
the raven on my head. It thirsts
that's a raven.
Blood.
Snake enters the facility where they keep all the nuclear waste. Time to use stealth and sneakery. So he jumps into his signature box and he starts wandering around
That's
the
so
room.
silly.
A box. They turned my boy into a box. Snake then makes his way to the elevator and he goes, B2, please. He goes down there, and just as the door opens, That ain't good. Dead men.
Oh
Blood
no.
and carnage all over the place. My God, what has happened here? So Snake rounds the corner and he sees it's the cyborg ninja once again. He's holding a
With
man in
cloaking
the air with his
technologies.
sword. A katana, in fact. And then he leaves through a door, which is not so unusual. Snake follows quickly and he runs in. He sees the invisible man walking towards Hal Emmerich. He's the scientist behind Metal Gear. The ninja keeps getting closer, and Dr. Emmerich's like, please don't kill me. I love anime.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
So anyway, then he starts just pissing himself.
Oh.
Which is not a good thing to do in the cold winters of Alaska.
Right.
But he is eccentric. It's kind of his thing. What's the deal?
I would assume that the buildings are heated too, right? Or no? Maybe not. I don't know.
Everything on the battlefield is distinguished by either good guys or bad
Or
guys. I don't
temperature
know which one you are.
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words
George
are
Bird.
meaningless.
I'm just a humble cyborg ninja
What is
trying
it?
to make his
Clown
way
nose.
into the great big world of Zanzibar. Oh my God. So the scientist jumps in his locker, and Snake and the
Okay.
cyborg must punch to death. Then Snake wins. Yay! But before I run away again, I have to ask, do you remember me, Snake?
I mean, we don't know who you
Can't
are.
be. You were killed in Zanzibar. We're just going to spoil it. So that is a man named Grey Fox, a.k.a.
Grey Fox.
Frank Yeager. Then all of a sudden, the
Where does
cyborg
Raiden
ninja
come into play
starts
then?
spazzing out.
Another heart attack.
I know who it is behind that suit. It's Michael J. Fox. No. He starts screaming, the Madison.
Oh no. Wow, I was not expecting that joke.
I need my topical cream. The cyborg ninja starts smashing his head
Oh,
into the ground.
jeez.
It's itchy, it's itchy. And then he sprints out of the room. What the hell is going on? Ring, ring. Colonel, what's going on? That was Grey Fox.
I don't believe you, Snake. There's no way that could be him, Snake. He died in Zanzibar.
And then Naomi jumps into the call and goes, I was certain he was dead. What a surprise twist of events. Listen, before I joined the super secret CIA medical team or whatever, I heard rumors about a man who had experiments run on him. That soldier was Grey Fox. They took him from the battlefield of Zanzibar, and he was dead at the time, but they revived him, and they kept him drugged up. And then they did all sorts of experiments on him, Snake. It was terrible. They'd have this maze. There was cheese in the middle. Oh my God.
No.
That's terrible. No, wait, I've got more. And then they'd do this other thing where they dropped food on the floor, and then they'd go 1, 2, 3, and he would test to see if it was safe to eat. They got
the
up
5
to
second
5,
rule.
6, 7 seconds, Snake. He was the original.
I know this one and the vampire video they done was before the meme, but I can't not hear it anymore. It's a meme that transcends language. It really is a meme that for better or for worse, it transcends language. Even like people who don't know famous people or like kids that don't know famous people or like YouTube celebrities will know 6, 7.
They got up to 5, 6, 7 seconds, Snake. He was the original tester of the 5-second rule.
Right.
Good. By the way, bit of an insert. These soldiers are all called genome soldiers. Why is that, Mr. Branson? Are their names all genomes?
No, Mark. It's a little bit more complicated than that. So all of the soldiers at this base have undergone genome therapy. This makes them stronger and better at being soldiers and stuff.
Snake hangs up the call and goes, my God, I gotta go talk to this scientist who's still peeing in the closet. So he opens the closet
That must be
dramatically,
stinky.
and this is Dr. Emmerich. Now,
Reminds me of, like, he reminds me of, it's either old school Daniel Jackson from Stargate, either from the movie or like from the early seasons of the show, or Jackson's father. Because it was like the glasses, the hairstyle, And I guess even to an extent, what they're wearing just reminds me of his character.
The problem is his legs are all wet, and as he walks around,
Right.
it makes a squidging noise. Snake says, "What do you know about Metal Gear?"
Metal Gear, yeah, I worked on that. But it was only ever meant to be for, like, defensive purposes, and I had no idea that they were going to use it to, like, attack people.
Okay, are you telling me that you built the Metal Gear, but then someone else was building the weapons off to the side, and you didn't know that they were gonna combine the two like a Lego Bionicle with the weapon in his hand? You just thought it was gonna be the Bionicle on its own?
Yes, that is what I thought.
Yeah, but how would you know what kind of stability it would need? For example, when you fired a missile from it, wouldn't you have to know what sort of specs so that it didn't just barrel over backwards?
These are great questions, Snake.
Right.
Also, how would you need to know, for example, doesn't the Metal Gear have a rail gun on it? Where's the power for that thing? Surely it's coming from the machine itself.
Look, okay, I did not that it was just not that it was gonna fire nuclear missiles.
Okay, I understand. That's satisfactory. Thank you. Lamau, this whole situation is pretty fucked up. Lol, even. And then Emmerich says,
Right.
Oh my
Imagine
god,
if Snake
Snake,
actually
you're
said
so
that.
right. I can't handle this anymore. Why is my research being used for this? I feel like such a fool. And then he starts crying.
And Snake's just there with a Pepsi and he's going, get a hold of yourself. You think in the fields of Zanzibar we were crying about making nuclear weapons or something? But you know what, Dr. Emmerich? Love is a battlefield. And I love you, Dr. Emmerich. Snake then asks the pertinent question, where are they keeping Metal Gear Rex?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base north of the communications tower.
Okay, why don't you go hide and I'll make my way over to Rex. Have a great time. See you later, he says as he starts leaving the room. Prematurely.
It is
But
a
then
famous,
Emmerich
okay.
says,
Sure, no worries, I'll hide. Also, check it out. I have stealth camouflage, just like Cyborg Ninja.
wait a
Why
minute,
didn't
that's
he
really
use it
neat.
later?
Wouldn't
Or
it make
not
way
like-
more sense
yeah.
if you gave me the stealth?
Well, I mean, why didn't he use it earlier? Not later, but yeah. Instead of just hiding in the closet, like, what? Maybe it's a limited time thing with the energy and all that stuff.
Camouflage, and you continued to hang out in the piss locker because I don't really need you to run about the map, but I have to run about the map, you see.
Well, you see, I've already got piss all over this stealth camouflage, so you probably don't want it.
Oh.
You can keep the stealth camouflage. All right, I'll call you when I get to the wherever, get to Metal Gear Rex or something, I don't know. And then he goes, but first, I gotta call my girlfriend. Hi, Meryl.
I don't know how long this game takes, but I'm sure they're condensing it. And it feels very dense because they're condensing.
How you doing? And she goes, I'm going really good, Snake. But suddenly Meryl gets ambushed while on the call.
Oh no!
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
And Emmerich goes,
Wait, like, also, like, in game, like when playing this, when you're making the call, doesn't time technically freeze when you do it? Like, I don't remember, like, if it's like an active thing where the things around you still move if you're in the call or not. But
quick, Snake, take this level 4 card. Right, at this point, naturally, Snake thinks, you've given a lot of exposition, so it's about time you die of a heart attack, right? And he goes, you're not in any pain, are you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
Oh, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
Also, you should call me Articon from now on.
Oh,
And
that
then
name sounds
Snake
familiar.
goes, what? Why? Well, you see, it's a portmanteau of Otaku Convention.
Right.
And Snake continues to stare incredulously.
Fucking nerd!
You see, Otaku is a guy who
I swear though, that name sounds so familiar from the future games, right?
likes Japanese animation. Glare. You know, when I started building robots, because I wanted to build great big ones like in my favorite anime. By this point, Snake's...
What?
Because I
what
wanted
anime?
to build great big ones like in my favorite...
Oh, the captions are in the way. I don't think I've heard of that. Like I've heard of the most popular one would be Gundam, Macross, right? Robotech the anime? Like I know of Robotech, but I don't know if that was an anime or not. Even to an extent, Escaflowne but I have not heard of this one.
Animate. By this point, Snake's got his gun drawn and pointed directly at Emmerich head. Anyway, so call me Autocard. Why don't you go find Meryl? There's not much time to kill me right now. You can do that later. Okay, alright, I'm out of here. And so he leaves to find Meryl.
Chapter 4.
And he goes back up one floor to B1 and he starts looking for soldiers that walk with a certain wiggle. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Ah, that one.
Right.
It's just a box chasing a woman?
Wait, so like, you're supposed to figure out this walk from this animation, even though the animation has probably had more fidelity?
Ah, that one.
It's just a box chasing a woman, don't worry about that.
Now, the funny thing is, you can, of course, get into a firefight or, sort of isolate these other soldiers, and you can kill Meryl.
Oh, really?
And if you do that, you lose the game.
Damn.
Wow.
The wiggly soldier then goes into the women's bathroom, which is a bit of a giveaway, but all the genome soldiers are male, so why use the females? But he follows her. We go into the bathroom. Now, if you go...
Why would there be a female bathroom then if they're all male? Or, I mean, I guess they took it over and then the people who worked there prior must have had female, right? I mean, that has to be the logical explanation.
The other bathroom, the other soldiers actually use the male bathroom as well, so you can run up behind them when they're using the urinal and you can strangle them. Which is pretty funny.
They're gonna make a mess.
I like to do that around the office.
Anyway, Snake searches through all the stalls in the female bathroom, and then he finally gets to the last one, and there he sees a guard's uniform. What the heck? Maybe she's inside the toilet.
Don't move. That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
He moved.
You're Meryl? I had no idea you were so...
Was this came out in what, 2022, the video? Was the YouTube thing this bad back then as well?
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
They filled up my vagina with concrete. But here's the thing. Snake is such a rugged and handsome hero. Eventually, she's gonna come around.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that
slow pan
therapy
up.
like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
Okay, we didn't want to overcomplicate it, so we didn't mention it. But Snake used to be in Foxhound, but then everybody left. So these 6 new people, he doesn't know any of them, so we just didn't mention it. Foxhound used to be good. Now it's all bad. Yeah, I like the old Foxhound. I'm not a hero.
Wait, so it's kind of like the reverse of Umbrella in Resident Evil, with like, if my memory serves right, the Umbrella bad, right? But then there was an offshoot where the Umbrella logo is white and blue, and they're good. I mean, I played them except for 5 and 6. I did react to the Expleened for 5, so I haven't played 6. But yeah. Anyways, tangent.
Just a man who's good at killing. I only know war. You know that book, War and Peace? For me, I
know war.
Out
what is it good for?
Words of the title.
And you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
You understand, Meryl? I fight for me. I fight for myself. I'm a mercenary. I have no goal. I'm completely nihilistic. I don't know why I fight. I don't know why I'm here right now. I don't know why I wake up in the morning. I hate myself. But most of all, I hate you, Meryl. Meryl, please. I can see your nipples right through your shirt. We're gonna have
That's
to
why they're
this whole
censored.
thing out. I also want one of those cool temporary tattoos. Have you got one? I'll put one on my face.
I was
Look
like,
at this
why
now.
are they
Top
censored?
people take me
That's why.
seriously, even though I'm a battlefield killing machine. Sometimes there's other things in the field, such as a tractor or a plow. Or this funny little channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, incognito mode has in the field. Oh, it beat me to it.
But I tell you what's not in the field. Corn. Corny lines like this. Lines about having no purpose.
How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget
The
lady.
walk.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
The walk.
You've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
You've got a rookie ass.
You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys. You mean this?
Oh, that's where she kept them.
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
Alright, so Meryl says she doesn't know. And anyway, she walks over to the mirror and she goes,
You know, I don't use
You didn't
makeup
censor
the
the
way other
mirror.
women do.
Or the reflection.
I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror.
Oh, there it is.
I've always despised that kind of woman. My father.
The
He was killed in
music.
action when I was younger.
My father, he was always the kind of woman to wear makeup.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Anyway, I don't have time for this. You're really slowing me down on the battlefield right now.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
So bring it with you and maybe you'll find more ammo later.
Right.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh. So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Yeah, I don't know if, given the situation, given how, I guess, rookie-ish she is, I don't know if that would have been a better choice. Right? Because it reminds me of just Leon in Resident Evil Requiem giving Grace the Requiem, basically. Like, that is such a powerful weapon.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
I mean, granted, it works fine.
Use my
but-
45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
And Meryl pulls out a clip of ammo from her bra. Meryl then gives Snake a level 5 card.
Oh, I wonder how many slots of inventory space that bra can hold. Yeah, we got a key card, we got some ammo, we got a card.
It's got a holographic on it. So they head off.
Right.
They need to get to the commander's room because they think they will find something there that will help them disarm the nuclear weapons or stop Metal Gear Rex or something. And then Meryl turns to Snake and she says,
That's strange. There's no guard.
Right.
What happened to the music?
You know what, Jeff? I think this has all the hallmarks of some sort of trap. Now, this is where things get a bit weird. Snake's just about to open the door. Suddenly, Meryl has contracted the COVID, and she gets a headache all of a sudden.
My vaccine is not working, Snake.
So Meryl is screaming, and she needs a couple of Tylenol. But she gets up, and then all of a sudden, her demeanor has changed.
I mean, another tangent, but I was hospitalized with this for a few days. It was not fun. I spent a good chunk of that just watching like whatever was on TV, which was like, I think, Miraculous Ladybug. I think that was the name of it, and like the George Lopez show. It was not fun, and apparently, they gave me some, I think it was like steroids or something, just to make me feel better, and I somehow got the antibodies by myself. Like, that's what they said or something like that. But then I still had to get the vaccine shots, but I couldn't take it right away. I had to like wait a week or something like that. It was interesting. I would not want to experience that again. Yeah, because like before that I didn't take the shot. not because I didn't believe it. I was just lazy. So yeah, that was a tangent, but yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Did you also notice that her voice had changed?
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Just as they enter the room, Meryl suddenly starts acting all weird. She has another migraine, but this time something else is happening. She points her gun at Snake. Meryl asks,
Hey, Snake.
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Do you like me? Will you hold me, Snake?
Oh, I do very much, Meryl. Come here, give me a big smoot. But behind Meryl is a man, and he seems to want to watch. It's ruining the whole mood for Snake.
Correct. I like men. Real men.
And some women, but none that have rookie eyes. So, Meryl has been confirmed to be under control of a man named Psycho Mantis. Now, Psycho Mantis has all sorts of telekinetic and telepathic powers. Very cool.
And remember, Psycho Mantis is the guy that read Donald Anderson's mind, the chief of DARPA.
Yeah.
And he is controlling Meryl, but that means that we can't kill her, unfortunately. Anyway, long story short, Snake has to knock Meryl out, and then he has to fight Psycho Mantis. And so basically, he's like, look, I can do telekinesis, and he tells you,
I will show you my psychokinetic power.
Wait, so can he pull off a Neo when Snake shoots him and just stop the bullet?
Put your controller on the floor.
and you do it, and then he just runs the vibration function, and he pretends like he's doing it with his mind. It's so neat. This is like back in 1990.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it does some neat
and
stuff.
And all this stuff just blew my mind. And then he also starts reading your memory card.
Yeah, yeah.
You like Suey Corbin.
Like, because like that's why I was like, does it game over if you run over the 18 hours during that one scene? Because it does all this. Part of me thinks it might, but I mean I could look it up, but it is what it is.
You like Castlevania, don't you? I see that you enjoy Konami games.
Hey.
He also starts rating your gameplay.
You're a careless man, aren't you?
Anyway, you fight him, and he can fly around, and he can do stealth, and he's knocking things around the room.
So he doesn't
if you
do
try
the
to
Neo
shoot
stuff.
at him, he constantly dodges out of the way. And then he has all these cool like fake out moments as well, where he pretends like your TV.
I'm about to say, do we want to address the fact that instead of video, he writes Hideo?
After a while, you start to get pretty fucked up. You go, oh shit, what do I do? So you call up the Colonel, right? And you go, oh, Colonel, I don't know how to fight this guy. And Colonel...
So gameplay does pause when you call him. Or when you call someone. How come it didn't pause for her? She got like, raided when they're in a call. But then I'm just imagining this, like you're fighting Psycho Mantis, and to find out how to progress you have to call, right? But then like in actuality Psycho Mantis is just watching you have this call just out of the blue.
Goes, why don't you try unplugging the controller from slot 1
That's what I mean.
into
Put in,
slot
like, the
2,
player 2.
which was a really fucking neat concept. And the idea is, because you're using the wrong controller slot, he can no longer predict your inputs on the controls. Anyway, so he does all that stuff, and then Mr. Mantis goes, what the heck? Fine, I know what I can do. And he wakes up Meryl, and he starts getting her to do this.
Stand right where he can see you and throw your brains
Oh no.
But it's fine. You knock her out. Anyway, finally, you shoot him, and he goes flying. Now, Psycho Mantis, I reckon, was one of the coolest characters, and he had a pretty good backstory, too. So we're about to find that out now. Now, you have defeated Psycho Mantis, and they take off his mask so he can talk properly.
Oh, gross.
Meryl's the best. Ew, grody. Okay, so we finally get to see Psycho Mantis' face here. Right, he has had the top of his head cut off. And then he's had the top, like, kind of badly stitched back together. You know what would fix this? Instead of a big mask, cool bandana. And he decides, you know what, I'm going to help him after all. They're not so bad. And in fact, I'm kind of on Snake's side now. And Snake rightfully asks, yeah, why are you helping me?
But you are different. You're the same as us.
So Psycho Mantis goes on to explain that he would read, hundreds of people's minds, but deep down, all they really wanted to do was reproduce.
Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war.
When he was a child, he read his father's mind, and his mum died in childbirth. And his father blamed him for it. Because he had such a large head, it destroyed her. And hence why he had to have this stitching. In order to get the baby out, they had to cut half of his head off, and then they had to reattach it later. And then he went full psycho mode, I guess, and he burnt down his whole village.
I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there.
Ooh, she likes you.
You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
Shut him up, Snake.
I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Even at this late
Okay.
stage, he's worried about catching
I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door.
So Psycho Mantis then dies, and they go, all right, we got a mission to do. Let's go, Meryl. And then
That's
Meryl
cool.
goes,
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I used public Wi-Fi. Oh, don't beat yourself up,
Another
Meryl.
ad
Just go
spot.
to NordVPN.com.
This is the third one.
Keep yourself safe or whatever, even if you're browsing pornography.
Oh,
at
I can
McDonald's.
see why. I can see why they censored it. Okay.
No,
But
I'm
they didn't
sorry
censor it for
about
the
going
ad.
zombie mode and stuff before and pointing a gun at you.
I mean, it wasn't
How could I
her
let Mantis
fault.
control my mind like that?
Snake's just there like, oh my god, hand in front of his face.
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
Yeah, exactly. Tell her again, Snake.
I'll leave you here. Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're always right, Snake.
So Meryl goes, tell me, Snake, what's your name? I'd love to know it. Your real name, not your code name. And Snake goes,
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
there are no names on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Now, I'm going to predict he's going to say, old enough for the battlefield?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Close it up.
That's what I'm going to put when, like, I go to the doctor's office. They make me fill out those forms. What's your name? There are no names on the battlefield. What's your age?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Sex. There is no sex on the battlefield.
Do you smoke?
Yeah, I always keep a pack in my stomach.
Only
So
on the
they rush
battlefield.
through the door. Now, when they rush through the door, they find themselves at a hallway. They are out now in the snow. And in these walkways, there are a whole bunch of wolves.
Okay.
So they fight their way through it. Now, at this point, they get to the big walkway. Ah, of course, the other building. Within this building, we will see the nuclear weapons. And we will see Metal Gear X. And it will be super neato. Then all of a sudden, cut to black. And then the camera opens up to a targeted sniper rifle.
no.
Oh my god, what's happened? Meryl turns around.
Of course, it like focuses there.
A laser.
Oh,
Oh,
Suddenly, those 3 packets
Oh,
of
no.
spicy Doritos are repeating on her. No, Meryl. Also, she has been shot by a sniper.
I'm sure
then
she's fine.
She reaches out for her gun. I'm not going down that easy. But then the sniper shoots her hand too. And the sad
mind.
music begins.
never mind.
And even in this moment, she decides to get all annoying and wistful. And she goes, I guess I never was built for the battlefield. I was a rookie all along. You know those rookie eyes? You're right.
Oh, is she actually
I've
on?
got 2 of them. And Snake says, don't say that, Meryl. I'm coming to help you. And Meryl says, no, don't do it, Snake.
It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
It's not the oldest, but it's one of them.
What's the oldest then, Zoc, huh?
The oldest trick in the book is when you take your thumb, do one of these bad boys, and then they think, oh my god,
Right.
his thumb's falling off.
Right next to the stole your nose one. That's number 2.
Yes, that's right. And then I think number 3 is tying someone's shoelaces together.
That is good.
Number 4 is baiting someone with a sniper.
My gun. I can't reach it by myself. I promised. I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I
How?
want to help you.
5 minutes later,
I was a fool.
it was actually 5 minutes.
Fuck up, Meryl. But then the colonel calls, and he's like,
Like how is still she like staying alive for 5 minutes talking like that out, just bleeding out?
oh, my niece. In case we haven't mentioned it, Meryl is Campbell's niece.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl no matter what it takes.
Oh, she's gonna be okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Chapter 5. I mean, maybe? Are they still
Naomi
at the
tells
location?
you all about who the sniper is, and you may be surprised to know that it is, in fact, a woman. So you've got Sniper Wolf, and she is, super patient sniper. She can sit there for days, for hours, just waiting for her chance to strike. So Snake goes, well, how am I...
Yes, so the only difference between this and like the TF2 one is that you're not seeing the Girardi jars in this one.
supposed to defeat her then? And they go, well, you're going to need some sort of sniper rifle. And he goes, oh, wait a minute. I know where I can find one of those. It's back at the old building. No, which means you have to run through the wolf bit again. You get all the way back to the old... But anyway, we're going to skip over that, though. But by the time he gets back, Meryl is gone.
Yeah,
Where is Meryl? Now, we've got our sniper rifle, and we are about to take out Sniper Wolf in a one-on-one duel to end all duels. There she is. Now, I remember this bit. You're walking up this corridor, and you're like, okay, I guess I've defeated Sniper Wolf, but it's very airy. It's like, where is everyone? Where's Meryl? What's going on? Now, it's at this point you're about to go through the door, and suddenly, ambush. Ugh, they got me. Some rookie-eyed dazzlers got me, says Snake.
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here.
Oh.
Fuck, it's Sniper Wolf.
Yeah.
Surely she's got to be cold. That is a hella low-cut shirt.
Well, she's from...
I just realized the name. It's did the streamer YouTuber get the name from her? Right? It had to have been like the one with 3 S's. The one that like. Oh, did she dox or did she like stalk at like another YouTuber's place in front of him or something like that? Yeah, like I just now remembered her and.
She's used to the cold. Oh man, I remember like being a kid and seeing the Sniper Wolf lady and being like, oh, I think she's nice. So Sniper Wolf says, I am going to seduce you and then I shall cut your face.
Nowadays, young kid, or not young, but I guess the younger audience see the other one and say, oh, that's nice.
And then I shall have one of my guards knock you unconscious. Good night, girl. And then the screen is all black and they say,
don't kill me yet. Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that. Don't.
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Now, we wake up and we're looking at a hexagonal-shaped light thing. Oh, we are at the dentist. So the mysterious man who is talking says, well, I knew one day I would meet you, Snake. And also, my birthright. I was supposed to be the legendary Snake, and I hate you so much. And anyway, let me sort out those molars. Also, by the way, we need Big Boss's DNA. As was stated at the very beginning of the game, we need Big Boss's DNA. He's got the best DNA. Then, all of a sudden, the chair lifts. Do you regularly floss? Snake lies and says, of course.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? I'm not sure.
I like how, like, it's maybe because it's the light, or maybe because it's just he's just wearing all that armor all the time. He's just pale while his face is super tan.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
How is there a resemblance? You could put Psycho Mantis right next to him and say, there's a resemblance to anything.
All of these models look the same. It's 1996.
And Liquid Snake suddenly gets a phone call. Hello?
Really? Then what? Those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there.
Imagine calling yourself Raven and then insisting other people also call you Raven. I'm going to be,
That's so Raven.
You can pick whoever you want.
I want to be Ice Pick. Liquid then takes the phone call, and then they say, the Americans are not responding to their demand. Liquid hangs up the phone, and he says, right, time to launch a nuke. And they go, really, right now? And he says, no, in 10 hours time. Oh, that's quite a ticking clock.
We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong. Something's funny.
I'll tell you what's funny. He's got no arm. Hey, Liquid, what about the cyborg ninja? You know, waving his stump around. And then Liquid Snake says, I don't know who he is, but he's already killed 12 men. Which is nothing compared to how many we've killed. Anyway, Ocelot says, how did he even get in? Did you leave the door unlocked again, Liquid? Now he's shaking the stump even more vigorously. And Liquid says, perhaps there is a spy among us.
Oh no.
Hey, by the way, Ocelot, you like to interrogate people, right? Well, here you go. Oh, you guys talk about me? This seems bad.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
Right.
Did she just have a Mentos?
No more Mentos jokes, son. Stop! No!
When you're a sniper
We
and
can't
stuff.
keep doing the Mentos.
See you later.
Wait, so I assume this was recorded around the same time that he did the incognito mode video that talked about food advertisements with the Mentos ads, stuff like that. I forget which one it was. Maybe it was just called ads, but I do remember that one. It was like before I started reaction, so I mean there won't be a reaction to that one, but I do remember that video.
Brother. Oh, see you. Oh, it's always great to catch up with family. We should catch up again sometime soon. We shouldn't leave it this long between times. You know, you got my number? Then Sniper Wolf says, "Oh, hello, Snake. Oh, your lady friend, she's still alive, and she is still very sexy. I also have to go. Goodbye. I shall always think of you and nothing else."
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them.
That is why I walk into wall, and editor has to animate. Alright, so she leaves.
Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Nervous, to be honest.
Also pretty cold.
Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
Yeah, maybe I could have slept with your wife, Revolver Ocelot.
Oh my god. Not Svetlana. Revolver Ocelot says, "Enough of this tomfoolery. It's time to begin the interrogation." And then it does. I will tell you, you really do have to resist the pain, because I was like 8 and I was getting carpal tunnel from this fucking section. And if you give up, they'll decide to kill Meryl.
I gave in to my fear.
Alternate reality vision.
I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own. I'm a loser.
I won't tell you what else will happen. Now, off we go.
Okay, let's get started.
I don't think you should have smoke coming off your body like that.
You know what I like to imagine? The voice actor in this moment.
You still okay?
Well, if you're really worried about my well-being, you wouldn't keep electrocuting me, Revolver.
You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother. He's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter?
So, Snake gets dragged away to a cell. Now, in the cell, Snake makes a very interesting discovery.
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate.
Right.
The DARPA chief?
Huh. What a mystery, Jeff.
Yeah, why did they bring his body here?
That's weird.
Good question. And also, why are there lacerations to the front of his body? And also, if he just died a couple of hours ago, then how come he's decomposing and covered in maggots?
Maybe we will find out. Maybe we won't.
Damn, I caught a cold.
There's a hallucination, or they're cloning now?
In case you didn't pick up that reference, so remember when that guard gets knocked out and Meryl steals his clothes? That's the same guard.
That witch, she took my clothes.
And then because he was cold and naked for so long, he ended up catching a cold. So you go in for the next round of torture. Now, Revolver Ocelot says, "Listen, did you know that Liquid Snake is friends with the head of the Spetsnaz?" And Solid Snake goes, "Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
How'd you meet him?
Will you introduce me?" And that guy at the head of the Spetsnaz says, "I agree to buy this new Metal Gear, which full name is Metal Gear Rex. But let me make a deposit. It is a hind. Isn't it nice?"
Remember that from the start of the game?
Yeah, suddenly it all sort of comes together. And then Snake goes, "Oh, you just doing it for the money." And then Ocelot says, "No, I want Russia to be reborn."
That's a bit touchy in today's climate, but whatever.
The interrogation ends, and Snake is dragged back to his cell. And then all of a sudden he gets a call.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
How is he able to make a call? How
he says, "My arm hurts." What she does is she says,
Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
and then they vibrate the controller. It doesn't really help.
Just made me horny. What?
No, Snake, on your wrist. Don't put it on your balls, Snake. No, Snake. Now, Snake says,
they
"Talk
don't
to me,
know."
Naomi. Tell me some stuff." And Naomi says, "Okay, I'll tell you some stuff."
Myself. That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
Snake says, I don't have any family. I left my family on the battlefield.
I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Oh.
Where is he?
He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Naomi.
Lots of prayers.
Friends?
Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox.
Ooh.
Gray Fox.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar.
Remember, when they fought originally in Emmerich's office, Snake then realized at that point it was Grey Fox. And he calls the Colonel, and the Colonel doesn't believe him because Grey Fox should be dead.
Because he died in Zanzibar.
Yes.
In Metal Gear 2,
they
right?
brought him back to do tests on him, the 5-second rule, all that stuff.
I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So anyway, he ends the phone call, and then he calls Otacon, and he says, you gotta get me out of this.
I know it's... I don't know how much of a contested topic that is, like the genetics versus how you're being raised, right? Nature versus nurture type of deal. It's like wanting to figure out why the way you are. I feel like it's a little bit of both. I mean, I'm no geneticist. I don't know. I don't have too much experience with it, but I feel like it's a little bit of both, because even if you came, if you're genetics from like a family lineage where they were all, I guess, peaceful, intelligent and stuff like that, but if you were raised poorly and in a not so good environment, I feel like that's gonna play a big factor more than your genes. So maybe that's me. Like I said, I don't know much about the topic at hand, but I feel like logically speaking, the way you were raised and where you were growing up has to play a factor, right? And obviously, even if you're like raised in a bad area, you can still, through determination and whatnot, you can still grow out of it and be better. But yeah, it has some part to play, I think.
So anyway, he ends the phone call, and then he calls Otacon, and he says, you gotta get me out of this jail cell. Naomi is so boring. I don't care about what she studied in college. And then he goes, alright, Snake, I'm on my way. Anyway. Oh, my stomach. This guy gets diarrhea, and he runs away, and then Otacon shows up.
Wow, they even captured you.
Hurry.
Now, he gives you the tomato sauce, and he gives you a handkerchief.
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
She's only supposed to be thinking about Snake.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs.
Oh.
But Sniper Wolf stopped them.
Snake says, shut up about Sniper Wolf, you idiot. They're going to launch a nuke. I don't care that she likes dogs.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Now, he has a ration, a handkerchief, and a bottle of ketchup. So what he does is he lies on the ground, and then he uses the bottle of ketchup, and it looks as though blood is spilling all over the floor.
Okay.
And he lays there and waits for the...
So the scene from My Hero Academia was an homage to this? Or maybe it was just a coincidence.
Guard. Now the guard races over, unlocks the door, and then all of a sudden,
with a
Snake springs into action. He also grabs all his stuff. Now, when you get all your stuff back, there's actually an explosive in there. So you have to quickly throw it away, otherwise it goes off.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Alright, so Snake sneaks out of there. You gotta get all the way back. All the way back.
Jesus.
That's where Meryl was shot. Oh my god, she also spilled her bottle of ketchup. Oh yeah, I forgot. They do this like flashback thing.
Why? Oh, I mean, dramatic effect and whatnot.
You remember Meryl, and it's very, very sad. Then Snake
Apparently
goes,
she's okay,
oh man,
maybe?
I feel bad about stuff. I better tell the Colonel that his niece is dead. So,
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will.
I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become
You
a
can
soldier.
hear the music change.
Thought it was the only way.
That's actually just me on the piano,
She
Jeff.
said she thought
You're
it would
very
bring her
talented,
closer
very
to her
skilled.
dead father.
Thank you. Then all of a sudden, Miller shows up. It's me,
the master.
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
I just couldn't listen to this whining anymore.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
Snake.
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
She's the first woman soldier I've ever met.
Do you know if she has a BF?
Is that all? Come on.
Like, in theory, he only met her in this mission, so how did he form a bond with her so fast?
This is like a police interrogation.
No,
I guess it's in the genes.
Genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Important?
Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, why was that important?
During Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
He infiltrated some sort of underground group. 456 of them there were,
Squid Game.
and they were all competing for a large sum of money.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Oh, good question, Master.
Well,
I watched it. The detective is I don't know how I feel about the detective in that show. Cause like, obviously, I mean spoilers, but the games didn't end because of him. Like, he was pretty insignificant. But I mean, what can one person do? I guess that's like the whole theme. Like, what can one person do against like an overwhelming amount of manpower and money, right? But yeah, his role just, I don't know. At least he kind of won it. Not really won, but ended up with a lot of money and a baby to take care of. I don't know.
Fetched it after I became an adopt.
Miller goes, hey, so wait, who was your granddad again? He was a special undercover investigator, and he wanted to stop the mafia. Anyway, says Snake, that was a load of old boring rubbish, so I'm going here. And then
how is that
the
text
alarm
important,
goes
though?
off. Anyway, you fight your way to the top of the building. It's very exciting. Now, Snake heads to the roof, and when he makes it there, Liquid Snake suddenly then flies up to Snake and the helicopter. Liquid Snake says, it's time for some fratricide, brother. And then he starts firing more missiles all over the roof, which does absolutely nothing to its structural integrity.
Yeah,
but
it's like,
ignore
what?
that. Ignore that.
What's going
Snake
on?
then does a very cool action dive, and he jumps off the side, and you rappel down the side of the building.
Snake makes it down a few levels and back inside the facility.
I'm so surprised that the weapon fire from the helicopter didn't like break the rappel.
He tries to take the elevator, but it's not working. Out of order.
He finds Otacon.
It's me, Snake.
Otacon, it's so good to see you. Oh, listen up, Snake. I caught a ride over here on one of the guards' trucks using this stealth camouflage. Fitting. Look, I'll press the button. Fitting. But Snake, I've just got to ask you one question. Fitting.
There are no questions on the battlefield.
It's just one quick question. Hey, Snake, do you think... Just let it play. Just let him say the stupid line.
I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you, do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
I'm not into it, Otacon.
Right.
The only thing that goes in here is cigarettes. There's really a lot more on the line at the moment, Otacon. No, love does not bloom on the battlefield.
That's
you
not
sure
what you
about
actually
that?
say.
Let's see what I say then.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I think at any time, any place, people
I guess
can
that
fall in love
explains
with
why.
each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
He's like, oh, can you repair the surface elevator for me? It doesn't work. And I go, yeah, sure, I guess I can do that. Thanks very much. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go destroy a helicopter. Oh, okay, awesome, says Olicon. And then he goes. Along the way, he picks up a Stinger missile. Ah, they call that one the Stinger. They don't let you use that one no more. Then he goes up to the roof. Snake then goes out and confronts that Hind D. And it's timed.
Was that music because of the... What was it? The ladder scene in one of the future Metal Gear Solid games? Right? I remember that the music plays during like a ladder scene, and it was where all the credits would show up. Maybe, I think my memory is terrible, but yeah, that song. I believe that song. They claim that song for some reason. Yeah.
They have a showdown with Liquid Snake.
Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm not your bro. And Liquid Snake says, well, actually.
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What? Right. Like Sonic and Shadow?
The father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
What?
That's my favorite subtle thing in the whole game. It's so funny. So we fight on the roof, and it's all very cool. Anyway, you fire enough missiles at the helicopter, one would do, but you know, you fire enough at the helicopter, and eventually...
I'm sure he's fine.
Once he is done killing his brother, perhaps...
That takes care of the cremation.
Right.
He calls up Otacon and he goes, yeah, well, after you crashed a helicopter into the side of the building, it really like rattled the whole thing, and now it just works.
Really?
So, bing, bing, bong. Now we wait for an elevator. Snake leaves the elevator and he goes running outside.
A fight happens, but
he is shot. Snake recovers and he calls Otacon.
Someone's been firing at me.
Again, like... It's so weird that it pauses for him, but not for everyone else. It's just, he gets shot. Oh, I should call someone about it. Meanwhile, the sniper's just looking at him, making a call. Like what?
Oh my god, it must be Sniper Wolf. But don't kill her, Snake, please. I love her.
Are you serious?
She's got, you know, she's pretty. And then all of a sudden, Sniper Wolf patches in somehow to their radio. And she goes... Ah, Snake, I've been looking at your online activities. Looks like you should have used NordVPN. That's why you can go to NordVPN.com.
What's this, 5 or 4?
2 years plus 4 bonus months. But also, I'm going to kill you. And Snake says, well, I'm going to kill you, Miss Wolf, if that is your real name. And then they start duking it out. Now, instead of a sniper rifle, Snake sometimes uses a Nikita missile.
He cops her in the leg with a missile.
I have never used that. That is so funny to see.
Then the missile only takes out that much health? That is ridiculously low.
She never sees it coming. So he had...
Like, here I am thinking like she was going to snipe the missile because it was like going so slow, but... No, it just takes away chunks of health.
It's defeated Sniper Wolf, and Campbell calls up.
Right.
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
He probably did.
As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
Watch this, one slap, salad.
So, they found a parachute. That means there's a good chance that Liquid Snake is still alive. Snake goes running over to Sniper Wolf, and then comes some of the best music in any video game.
See if you can recognize it from about every video in the last 6 months.
Wait, what?
If you can recognize it.
Which video from the hit channel Story Mode contained this song? Resident Evil 5, Turok, another game, all the above.
From about every video in the last 6 months.
I am Longshot.
Right.
You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick.
I reacted to both of them. I don't recognize this.
I am a card.
I
it's been a while.
thought she was Russian. Never mind. Okay, so she's from this region in the Middle East.
Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
Right.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised
Is this a thing? Like, it happened with Psycho Mantis too. There's like the backstory as they're dying. Because usually with anime, you get their backstory like right before they die, or right before the episode where they die, right? I guess in here you get the backstory as they're dying.
Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies.
Mom, can you sing me a lullaby? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks, Mom. No problem.
The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero.
Oh.
You mean Big Boss?
So, Big Boss was like a father figure to Sniper Wolf.
This is a very serious topic to be discussing with a mouthful of food, Zuck.
Well, look, it's a long recording. Solid asks her, hey, did you kill Meryl? And Miss Wolf says, no, I don't kill people who aren't my target, so she's alive.
Please.
But where is she?
Set me free.
I mean, Otacon probably listening in, right?
Why? Why?
No, yes, she's watching.
I loved you.
I loved you. You guys met this afternoon.
Right.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me.
She's looking right in his direction, and she ignores him and goes, yes, my gun.
Set me free.
Like if this was any other game, after you do the deed, I feel like you would pick that weapon up, right? Store it in your inventory and use it in a later fight, right?
Bye.
So Snake shoots her directly in the tip of her nose, and then he puts a handkerchief over her face and says, go on, Otacon, give her a kiss. Otacon goes, hey, you gave up your one and only handkerchief. How could you do that? You might need a handkerchief later. And Snake goes,
I don't have any more tears to shed.
Now, Otacon is obviously mad at Snake for putting a bullet in his new girlfriend's face. However, he says, I still want to keep helping Snake. And Snake says, yeah, whatever. Okay, that's cool. And so then he leaves. But then, just as he's running away, Otacon goes,
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
That just gives vibes of they're eating her. Now they're gonna eat, or then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. It just gives me that vibe.
there's a nuclear bomb that's gonna go off in the next 12 hours.
Chapter 6.
Snake steals his heart and carries on. He marches down the steps into the nuclear facility.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That confused the shit out of me when this first happened.
Oh, yeah, well, what?
The wrong way. Is that the vibe?
Disc 2. We insert disc 2
Oh.
and we make it into the underground facility.
Like
Top
game
layer
over.
is a big fuck-off foundry. There is liquid metal all over the place. Now you sneak past all the guards and you make it into an elevator. Then something interesting happens. Bunch of birds or ravens. You can shoot these birds, and if you shoot enough of them, Colonel calls you and he goes,
Snake, we're not paying you to be a scarecrow, you know.
Oh, things. Ravens are God's creatures too, Snake.
It's very funny. All of a sudden,
Wow.
it's a call from the Master. Interesting. What has he got to say?
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, nothing is
No?
secure. People are constantly jumping into my
Right.
codec all the time.
Yeah.
What's up? I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, it was all a big lie. She might be a spy.
So the Master has revealed that he thinks that Naomi might be lying about her background. In fact, she's some sort of spy for the bad guys.
The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator.
That's why that one little bit of information was important. That's why.
Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960 in Chicago, not New York.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Dun dun
Could it be? If I find out anything, I'll call.
Keep an eye out. Now, below the foundry is Ice World. It's really cold down there. I don't know why. And he goes through the door, and then all of a sudden, wow, there sure are a lot of ravens here for a refrigerator.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree.
You don't know, you can't speak Raven. I speak Raven.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
Are you calling me fat? What are you trying to say?
Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Alright, so listen. Raven is all over the place. He's constantly raving about nothing.
You live in Alaska too. You
so
know
Raven.
the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
What? You see what I mean?
No.
He's just all over the place.
Must be a real threat in the muck-tuck eating contest.
Muck-tuck is like whale blubber.
But there is another event that I excel at.
What's it going to be, Jeff? What does he excel at?
Is it bird watching?
I would have said ring toss.
It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
Where does the minigun come into play with this?
So Raven basically wants to show he's much tougher than Snake. So they fight it out, and Snake wins mostly with claymores, is what I remember doing.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
That's so rude, especially for an employer to say. So anyway, there's Raven, and he is dying. And he goes, I want the birds to eat me, and once they eat me, I will be restored to the Mother Earth. I told you he's a paranoid schizophrenic. And he goes, Snake, but before I die, take
Backstory.
this
Oh, no.
security card. It'll get you anywhere you want to go. We'll be able to go all across the facility. You'll have a whale of a time, Snake. I swear, they've got a pinball room downstairs. You'll love it.
What is up with the bad guys in this
Yeah,
game
turning
just being
good.
like, well, I'm dying. Time to betray everything I worked for.
Yeah, like if he just ate it right before he died, then
Like, I guess it'll make sense if it's some of them, but it seems like it's every enemy we've encountered so far.
it would be
Besides,
funny
like, the
because then
normal
Snake
cards.
would have to like cut him open and reach inside him to get it, and it would just be like an awful experience. It'd be like, Lamau, I got the last laugh. Right, now this is where it gets really interesting. So remember when the DARPA chief had a heart attack? Well, Raven
Yes.
goes, yeah, you think that was the DARPA chief? Surprise, stupid!
That was not the DARPA chief.
Okay.
It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
Okay.
He was a master of disguise. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
And you're going, what?
We didn't even meet him before he died.
Correct. Now, Decoy Octopus is one of the members of Foxhound, and he is a master at taking other people's identities. He's able to copy all of their speech patterns and their look. This is getting stupid. But he even transfuses their blood and takes it into his own
That's why
body.
there's lacerations
With
there.
Raven now being dead, and we've just found out Decoy Octopus has been dead from the start of the game.
Yes.
So that's now 4 out of 6 Foxhound members dead. Everyone except...
So, he just coincidentally had a heart attack and just died like that. That feels underwhelming. I don't like. Obviously, maybe it's because it's within this whole video rather than like learning it through the actual playing the game. But that just feels so underwhelming.
Revolver, Ocelot, and Liquid Snake gone.
And so Raven is there, and he's saying things like, "You walk upon a mile of 1,000 corpses. There is no end to the thing.
Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever."
Sounds super
How's he still
spooky.
talking?
Now, the Ravens have eaten all of Raven's body, and all that is left is just the gun. So he then goes, "I don't know who to talk
They eat bones too?
to. There's only one person I trust. The Master." Now, the Master has something to reveal, and the Colonel is like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And he goes, "All right, well, you can hear it too. But listen, Naomi's not there, right?" And he's like, "No, Naomi's away. She's got diarrhea or something." And then he goes, "Okay, listen up."
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out. And there is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East.
So was the
Our
Naomi the...
must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
Oh my God, Naomi Hunter's not who we think she is. Oh God, what did she inject into me? Now at this point, as a player, you are very frustrated with the Ministry of Defense because they're not telling you anything near enough. Everything is super cryptic. And they managed to hire a spy.
Wait, what was that?
Anything near enough. Everything is
Oh, what stands on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs? Okay.
super cryptic.
Okay.
And they managed to hire a spy. Plus their codex is shit because bad guys
Everyone,
keep patching it.
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation. Place her under arrest. What? She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
Oh my God, it's all coming to a head now.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
So Snake's pretty mad at Campbell.
Chapter 7.
Snake goes running off deeper into the base. And, oh my God, we are about to see it.
Hey, finally, the Metal Gear.
That's Metal Gear Rex.
That looks so cool.
Right, Snake carries on into the base, and then all of a sudden, Otacon calls, and he says, "Oh my God, Snake, they're almost finished getting Metal Gear Rex ready." "Well, yeah, I'm standing right in front of it, I can tell." So Otacon says, "All I can do now is use the override system the Baker told me about." Snake says, "But I only have one of the 3 keys, and Revolver Ocelot said there's some trick to actually using the keys." And Otacon said, "Hey, you just leave it to me. I'm in the computer room. I'm a bit of a hacker, you see. I'll hack in there and I'll leak the new GTA 6. And then the call ends. Now, Snake makes it.
This came out in 2022, and they're talking about GTA 6 still. It's gonna come out, right? Soon, TM.
His way to the top. Otacon then calls again. "Hey, I got into Baker's private files. Oh my God, there's so many nodes."
Of you too, Snake. I don't know where you got these.
"I've saved them all on a little zip drive, and it's fine. But for now, I haven't found any override files." Now, Snake makes it just outside the control room, and here he can hear Revolver Ocelot and Liquid talking.
What are they saying, Zuck?
Well, Ocelot says,
"Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime."
The PAL codes, not the NTSC codes.
And Liquid says,
"There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business."
Ocelot asks if he should set the coordinates for Cherniton, Russia. And Liquid Snake says, "No, change the target. Let's go to Lopnor, China." And Ocelot goes, "Oh, why? Cherniton, Russia is a nuclear test site. If we nuke a nuclear test site, it could be concealed from the public. But if we nuke a major population center, it would be a big deal, and they might even put it on the news. That will mean that the president has to give us the stuff we want, which is the dead carcass of Big Boss and $1 billion.
Dude, why would we have Big Boss
That
still?
money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well.
Oh, what's wrong with the genome soldiers?
Ah, that's a big reveal for later. No spoilers.
Liquid also says, we need a fox dye vaccine in the demands. What the? You can't just change the deal. And also, what's Fox Die?
That's also a reveal for later in the game.
By the way, Fox Die is the thing that caused Decoy Octopus to have a heart attack and Kenneth Baker to also have a heart attack. Right, so to make it painfully clear, Fox Die is some sort of virus that gives people heart attacks. Ocelot, let me ask you something else. Have you heard back from Sergei yet? You know, the head of the Russian Spetsnaz?
Well, I think Galukovic's having second thoughts about buying the Metal Gear. Although he did make that deposit. You know, the Hind D helicopter from earlier in the game. I think they still really want it. So, Liquid, you do intend to give him the Metal Gear, right? That's gonna give Russia such an advantage over the US.
Nope. I'm gonna do a psych, and I'm gonna keep it for myself.
The double cross.
Because I got big plans.
Oh, yes, the cross?
Huge plans. I'm gonna take that money and Big Boss's remains. I'm going to start my own nation state. Yes.
That was Big Boss's dream. Are you trying to carry on his legacy?
I sure am, Ocelot.
What's with the accent change?
What's more, I'm going to name this nation state Outer Heaven.
Right.
That will be important in the later games, but not now.
Oh,
baby, do you know what
interesting
that's
name.
worth? We'll call heaven a place on earth. And we pan over to the doorway.
Ugh, I can't believe this.
Right.
Big Boss was trying to make a stateless nation of warriors called Outer Heaven and take over the world, so I killed him. Back in Zanzibar. Now some dazzling new blonde-haired dazzler shows up and tries to do it all again. Ugh, I gotta stop him.
We're still talking.
Shut up, Snake.
What should we do about Meryl?
Oh, leave her for now. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares about her.
Ooh, how gay.
We can use her as leverage. She'll be our ace in the hole. Or toad in the hole, as we call it here in England. Suddenly, Ocelot sees Snake.
I mean, I have never heard of it, but it looks delicious. I would like to try this. This looks delicious. You get some herbs, I guess pastry. It's kind of like pigs in a blanket, but instead of in the blanket, it's just on the blanket.
As we call it here
it looks
in
delicious.
England. Suddenly, Ocelot sees Snake.
I cannot believe he was listening the whole time. He is a big spy. Shoot with gun.
Damn! Ocelot shoots the card right out of Snake's bloody hand, and it goes sailing over the balcony into the darkness below. Snake, time for you to die. Send in the Genome Soldier Guards. So, Snake manages to fight off the guards, and then he manages to hide somewhere, so he has survived. But he is still kicking himself because he lost that key. Then Otacon calls Snake. Otacon says, hey, by the way, since we're doing exposition anyway, I know how to deactivate Metal Gear.
Tell me about it.
The keys work like a switch, so...
You put them in, it turns it on. If it's already on, it turns it off.
Have you noticed that I only have one key? I need 3 keys, stupid.
Wait, no, that's the trick, Snake. You already have 3 cards, man. The card's made out of some special kind of alloy. Shape memory alloy.
That means that it changes shape depending on the temperature.
So that one key card you have is actually all 3.
Yeah, the one he drew.
So that card is really important, Snake. Do not lose it. Whatever you do, don't drop lose it. Anyway, so Snake finds it pretty easily on the ground somewhere. And then you gotta change the key's shape. So you go over to the foundry and you heat it up. Then you come back, insert the key. Then you go down to the fridge and you cool it down. And then you go and you insert the key. And then you just hang out for a bit with it in your pants, and it heats up, and then you insert it. 3 out of 3, you did it, Snake.
I mean, it's a neat mechanic. It also, I guess, adds more length to the gameplay by making you backtrack to those 2 weather sections.
Master then calls Snake, and he goes,
I don't know if that's
Hello,
considered
Snake,
padding
it is me,
or
the
not,
Master, peeking on the microphone. I've come to talk to you again about Naomi. I got big news. You see, I've got friends in high places, and they are talking about this new thing called Fox Die.
I heard Liquid and Revolver Ocelot talking about it.
Yes, well, what it does is it targets people's DNA, and then it makes them have a heart attack.
I think that's what killed Decoy Octopus / the DARPA chief, and I think that's what killed Kenneth Baker. And I'm starting to think that maybe Naomi was behind it. Say, Snake, Naomi didn't give you any sort of injection, did she?
Oh, she did.
Do you know what was in it?
I thought it was just nano machines to keep me warm.
Yeah, that's what she said.
There was some glitter in it. That's it. I'm going to the Colonel to make a big complaint.
Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages back towards the Alaskan base.
That's where I am.
I just don't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
I've got bigger shit to worry about than this right now. Can we move on?
Well, you may be infected, Snake. How's your heart? The only thing that's wrong with my heart, Master, is that it's swelling. Swelling and inflamed. Inflamed with swelling love for Meryl.
Yeah, it's like, so it is
and also
love.
shortness of breath and tingling in my fingers. Goodbye. And then Colonel's like, all right, goodbye, bye. Okay, so the call ends. So Naomi has been arrested. She is in custody as we speak. But then she escapes. And then she steals a codec as she's running down the hallway. And she gets on the line to Snake. Mushy, mushy. Snake, I've got big news. Nord is doing a deal right now, and it gives you 4 bonus months.
Another
Simply
one.
go to nordvpn.com/store.
This has to be the most ad reads in an internet history video.
And he goes,
I hate you, Naomi. You're the worst, especially because you infected me with fox AIDS.
and then Naomi goes, hold on a minute, cue some sad music. Let me tell you some background. You see, it was the 80s. I was an orphan back in Rhodesia.
Rhodesia? That's now known as Zimbabwe.
Yes,
Okay.
the politics there have really gone uphill. Don't Google any of it. Anyway, I had a big brother. His name was Frank Yeager, a.k.a. Grey Fox, a.k.a. the Cyborg Ninja. And he died. You killed him, Snake, on the battlefield. Which is why I put the fox down you. We're repeating things. Anyway, later on, it was Big Boss who brought me to the United States. Remember? The guy who died, whose corpse everyone's after because his DNA is so great? But I have never been able to shake my African accent. You may not have noticed. It is very subtle.
So from that point onwards, you vowed revenge and joined Foxhound?
Yes, and then I tried to get revenge on you. But then it turned out that my brother was not dead. Whoopsie-doo.
So we don't really need... We don't really need like an interrogation thing, because every time they just been telling Snake the bits. Like, who needs an interrogation specialist when you can they just bring Snake and they'll just talk to him.
Is Grey Fox here to kill me?
I do not think so. Grey Fox just wanted to fight you, Snake. He wanted a final battle with you.
Tell me something.
What you want to know?
I want to know about the fox dye, Naomi. The thing you put into my blood.
All right. I'll tell you. Listen, Snake. I was not the one who made the decision to use fox dye. It was part of their operation. That's right, Snake. The people in charge of the mission, the Pentagon and CIA, the guys who killed JFK, they are the ones who want you infected.
Right.
I just slightly altered it so that you were also included in the list of people who would die when they got in contact with the virus. You get it? So they had this virus, and it was supposed to infect all the Genome Soldiers, and Foxhound, and Kenneth Baker, but I just added you to that list. Also, one more big important thing. She didn't say anything, did she? She didn't reveal any information.
Oh, no.
She told me that you guys did the fox dye deliberately. No, Snake. I also have an African accent. No more joking around. I hate you, Colonel. You double-crossed me. I'm gonna die now. Listen, there's no time for all that. Snake, you need to stop Metal Gear, please. Anyway, I gotta go. The microwave just beeped and I got a hot pocket in there. Snake hangs up the call with Campbell.
Chapter 8.
Okay, back to game. Snake is back in the control.
My microwave doesn't make that lower beep. It just has that one tone when it beeps.
Control room, and he walks up to the laptop, and he's got the emergency override metal-shaped alloy thing. Finally, time to stop the nuke and save the day. Number one hero, that's me. Here I go, pressing the button. Click.
Detonation code activated.
Oh, why?
Uh-oh, big plot twist. So it turns out, right, when we thought we were deactivating it, we were actually activating it.
Right.
Oh no.
We have been fooled.
Suddenly,
were we though? We were told that it only deactivates when it's activated, and it activates when it's like, right? But there was no indication that it was activated, so I was thinking like, is this gonna work? It didn't seem like it was activated yet, so
Cheers, bro. Well, Snake. Looks like you've just activated the nuke. Good job. This truly was one of my more devious traps. It looks like this little snake has crawled into my Gatorade bottle. Now it's time for Zuck to paraphrase 15 minutes worth of exposition. Is that okay with you, Zuck? That's fine by me. Thanks very much, Liquid. All right, let's go then. The DARPA chief was interrogated, and Psycho Mantis tried to read his mind, but he had
mental shielding.
Oh, shit. Okay. It didn't work. So they tried torturing him normally. And what happened then?
He died.
Whoops, said Ocelot. So they went, maybe Solid Snake will know something. So let's have a guy called Decoy Octopus pretend to be the DARPA chief, and he will get a bunch of critical information, including about the security override, and trick Snake into activating the nuke for us.
And it technically wasn't blackface when he did it.
But then, Decoy Octopus suffered a heart attack, which was not part of the plan, and that happened because Fox
The Fox, yeah.
Now we're ready to launch the nuke, Mr. Solid. Ha 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 ha.
You planned this from the beginning?
Ring ring. Suddenly the Colonel calls, and he goes,
Snake, that's not Master Miller. Campbell, you're too late. Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base. So,
you hear me? It's coming from inside the house.
What a twist. What a twist.
Colonel, who have I been talking to?
Oh, listen, Snake, you've been talking to... Well, it was me, your brother.
Wow.
And then she took down her ponytail and took off her glasses, and she was beautiful all along.
Right.
Liquid, how the...
Surprise, says Liquid. It's trap time.
Right.
The room suddenly seals, and it fills with poisonous gas. Snake is going to die. But then he calls up Otacon. He goes, Otacon.
Again, like, I get the calls, right? But some of these are just happening in just illogical spots where just, the gas, I only have so much oxygen, I better make a call.
It smells real bad in here, something's going on. And
I'm sure,
says,
Don't worry, Snake, I'll hack the doors and let you out. But this might take me a while. And done.
Wow.
Crisis averted. Now, Snake walks back outside of the room, and he finds that Liquid Snake is shirtless there.
Right.
And Snake says very dramatically, I can't believe you killed Mr. Miller. And then Liquid goes,
my whole disguise was a ponytail and a pair of sunglasses.
Right.
Snake, I don't think you two were that close.
Anyway, it's time for some exposition, brother.
I kind of just want to fight you so I can play the game.
Yes, so here's what happened. This was a plot all along by the Pentagon. They infected you with Foxdie 19. Then they sent you here to infect everyone.
The abs.
Then the plan was for everyone here to die, and then they would swoop in like a hawk or an eagle or a paraglider, and they would take the Metal Gear. This has all been a setup, Snake. You were successful in coming to contact with everyone here at the base. You've been drinking from the same cups and licking the same doorknobs, meaning that we...
Is that why they did this Expleened video? Because of the parallels to the pandemic?
We have all been exposed to Foxdie. Snake says, they wouldn't do that. Shut up, Liquid. Ah, no, it's true. And let me tell you some other things you don't want to hear, Mr. Solid. We are related. Yes, brothers.
I mean, that was
That's why
inferred,
I keep calling
right?
you that.
Wait, are you saying that after all these years,
Yes!
I have a brother?
Yes, we are twins.
But you're Luigi. You're Luigi.
And what's more, we are both the sons of Big Boss.
No, it's not true.
Yes, it is. He was Big Dad.
I don't really know what that means, Liquid. And it's a shame he's dead, but I'm so happy that I finally have a brother. Come here.
No, don't touch me. I hate you. And let me explain why. You see, Big Boss didn't just do it with a lady, old school style. He did it with a test tube. Yes, we are clones, Snake. Ah, but there's more to it than that. Here is the lemon-scented fetal twist. They separated out the recessive genes from the dominant genes. All right, think of a person much like a delicious, succulent cake. On the right, we have the cocoa, the butter, the sugar, all the best ingredients.
Where are we going here?
They are the dominant genes. Here, on the left, the flour, the baking soda, and an egg. Gross. These are the recessive genes.
Okay.
They gave you all the delicious genes, and I got the terrible ones.
So are you saying that I got all the dominant genes?
Yes,
The butter is a good one,
that is
though.
why I hate you so much, Snake.
But you still need all of them to make a cake, Liquid.
Shut up.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
but leftovers on the dirty, gravied plate of Big Boss's corpse.
Huh. What a strange metaphor.
Enough.
That also looks delicious, by the way.
Of Big Boss's corpse.
Huh.
Like, what's all the sausages? We got this. We got the pigs on a blanket type of deal.
What a strange metaphor.
Enough. I'm not wearing a shirt. Let's fight. But first, let me just hop in here.
The Metal
Liquid
Gear.
then jumps into his Metal Gear.
It looks so cool.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon.
The abs.
Then all of a sudden,
The
Metal
power
Gear
of abs.
kicks into life and starts moving.
Chapter 9.
So the Metal Gear pretty much has impenetrable armor, and so Snake can't do anything to it.
Never
so
mind.
he calls up Otacon, and he says, Otacon, what do I do? I can't scratch the thing. Snake-kun, radar ni tatakaurimasu.
What?
I don't know. Otacon in English, please. Snake, you gotta destroy the radar dish.
So Snake shoots at it with the Stinger missile. But he can only do some damage, he can't quite destroy it.
Did that do it?
It did not. The Metal Gear kicks back into life and goes running at Snake, and there's very little time for Snake to get out of the way. He's gonna be killed, or he's gonna get shot up by the penis gun in between the two Rex legs. But then, all of a sudden...
What an interesting placement.
Hurry! Get away!
Gray Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
The Metal Gear goes to put its foot straight down on Snake, but Gray Fox intervenes and holds it up with one arm. My God, he is strong.
So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
Oh, come on, guys. I'm doing my best.
Oh, it was just a joke. I did.
Now, Liquid Snake rudely interrupts the conversation. And he lifts up the leg, and then he goes to smush Gray Fox. But then Gray Fox does a cool, wicked sick flip.
Hey.
And then he starts firing from his Mega Man arm. And he finishes destroying the radar dish. Now, in the meanwhile, Solid Snake has run behind a box, and Gray Fox meets him there, and he goes, listen, Snake, I want to die on the battlefield.
Listen, Fox, Naomi, she's pretty much killed me to avenge you. You could have just said something to her and we wouldn't be in this situation.
Listen, it is very complicated. You see, I killed both her parents, but then I could not kill her. I felt kind of bad. And so I adopted her. Please, Snake, you must tell her that I am the one who killed her parents. If you cannot stand a phone call, at least send her a text message. Suddenly, Liquid Spot...
Isn't she, like, on the run, though? Like, granted, she has a receiver, but she's, like, on the run. And we've learned that calls don't pause time for anyone except for Solid Snake.
The two of them behind the box.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat.
Right.
I will show you why they call me Deep. No, I will get Metal Gear to stop moving. Grey Fox then runs out from behind the box. Alright, check out this shit. This was the coolest thing ever. Remember, this is on the PS1.
I'll stop it from moving! Box!
Some games utilize the PS1 to its fullest.
And while he's in midair, Liquid Snake goes, turn from machine gun to laser, and he fucking beams this guy's arm right off his body. And then he's just like, whatever, and he keeps fucking...
I mean, at least this is a laser, so it kind of self-cauterizes, right? Kind of like the lightsaber, maybe? So that's... I mean, painful, don't get me wrong, but at least he's not bleeding out. Maybe? I don't know.
Running. Now, he does this wicked sick flip, and he gets up to this ledge, and you think, oh my god, he's gonna start firing. But then, Liquid Snake, too quick. He gets absolutely slammed into this wall. And Liquid Snake is so fast, he already has a fucking speech prepared. He goes,
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours?
Grey Fox is being crushed to death, but he has just enough strength to fire from his hand cannon, and he destroys the radar tower on the Metal Gear. So, because the radar dish has been destroyed, Liquid Snake has to open up the face of the Metal Gear. That means it is now vulnerable to attack. Liquid then lets go of Cyborg Ninja's body. At that point, Grey Fox says, now, fire the Stinger missile. No, they don't let you use that no more. If you try to kill me now, you'll kill him too. Solid Snake is in a precarious moral situation. But then he remembers that he is on the battlefield.
Right.
And on the battlefield,
No feelings, right?
There is kill or be killed. Live or love. Laugh or dance like no one is watching. And he picks up the Stinger missile and he aims it at the Metal Gear mouth. Grey Fox bids his goodbye. Goodbye, Snake. Farewell. I hope you do good. Have a nice life. I will miss you. Snake, do not forget. Liquid Snake has had enough of this and he decides, fuck it. And he smushes Grey Fox. But he's still not dead. Snake, you must remember that we are not just soldiers, even though we are both soldiers.
Well, where can Solid Snake get that exoskeleton? That seems pretty useful and very durable.
Where did you get food from, Grey Fox?
Then the Metal Gear pulls back, everything goes blue filter, and Liquid says, smell you later.
What? Did Snake not shoot the Stinger missile? Ooh. Not caramel dancing. Hopefully I don't get claimed, but I mean it's a little short bit.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found
He kind of did.
You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
It's anyone's fight to lose. So they have their ultimate showdown. There's lasers and they're running around and shit. He's still firing Stinger missiles up. Critical hit right in the penis cannon. Then it turns to a cutscene and Liquid is just about to crush Solid.
Wait, like I thought it was like more or less the armor was impenetrable aside from that radar. And I thought destroying the radar made it immobile, not making the armor penetrable, right? So how did, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Solid Snake, like he did Grey Fox.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Then suddenly, random explosions start happening all across the Metal Gear. There was a load-bearing penis cannon.
Also, isn't there like a nuke that's powering this too? Or am I remembering some of the facts about the Metal Gear incorrectly?
The Metal Gear falls down.
Should that be exploding like that and be safe? Like, wouldn't the nuke go off at the... I don't know. Sure.
The force of the explosion throws Snake against the wall, kadoof, and he is knocked unconscious.
Chapter 10.
Snake regains consciousness, and he can see that the Metal
He's
Gear has
alive.
been defeated, and Liquid
Still
walks
alive.
towards him.
Yeah.
Liquid has been bested, the Metal Gear is out of commission. He's also possibly infected with fox dye. So he walks over to Snake's half-unconscious body, and he begins monologuing. Ah, brother, I simply won't die until I can kill you.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
The thing is, I really want there to be lots of chaos and stuff, because we are born as warriors, and if there's lots of chaos, there's lots of wars, and then we have stuff to do. Otherwise, boring.
Oh, I don't want that kind of world, though, Liquid. I want to live in the woods in Alaska.
Are you sure you're really on the right team?
Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here?
For her.
I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing.
Where is she?
That's what? Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with joy.
Happiness.
You're wrong. There's a killer inside you.
Where? Where?
You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way. Created?
Yes, one more piece of exposition. In the year 1972, you probably don't remember, but you were inside a lady's womb. You were part of a plan to create the world's greatest soldier. We were created as clones of Big Boss.
I mean, you said that
more
earlier.
Than that,
so.
they actually made 8 baby clones, but then they
8?
killed off the 6 weakest ones, leaving just you and me.
Boss babies?
We
Oh
are
no.
literally
Boss
the
babies.
boss baby. But here's a twist, right? So, we're not Big Boss's only kids. Yeah, he's got more, a lot more. See those genome soldiers? Yes, the ones that you've been killing? Well, it turns out they were genome soldiers. Oh no! Yes, you've been killing your relatives.
That's a
your
twist.
little
I was not
baby
expecting
brothers.
that. I honestly was not expecting that.
And then Liquid says,
Look behind you.
Not the hands. Not the abs, too.
No, the other way.
No.
There she is.
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl
Yeah.
kept calling your name.
Like, no, I guess no one attended to the
Snake.
wounds.
She was calling out Snake.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name. I have a name. No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours.
Anyway, Snake, we're going to die soon. They're going to bomb the place. Nuke it. I don't believe you, Liquid.
They've arrived at a decision. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Snake calls the Colonel. What's happening, Colonel?
Freeze time.
I got bad news, Snake.
You always do.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation.
He's gonna drop a nuclear bomb on us?
Yes, Snake. Lamau. But I'll do what I can to slow him down. I'm not gonna let you get bombed without a fight. But before I go, there's just one more thing I gotta tell you.
Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate
music.
in exchange for her life.
They said they would kill her, and that they would release my Colonel's 11 herbs and spices secret recipe. I had to do what I did. I'm sorry I was so shitty throughout the game, Mr. Snake. Then suddenly, we are interrupted by a new character.
Ooh.
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Oh no.
This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman. Put the
Houseman.
colonel back on.
Houseman says,
No, he's under arrest and he's being charged with treason.
Wow. You're gonna nuke a base in Alaska? How are you gonna cover that up?
We'll just say a terrorist did it. It worked for 9/11.
you'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome
All the
army,
shots.
everyone.
I thought you were gonna keep this one brief, to be honest, brother. I didn't think you were gonna take a bloody conference call. Are we going to fight to the death or not? Here, look. While you were distracted, I rigged a bomb to Meryl. And basically, if Meryl dies, the bomb goes off. And it's got, like, nuclear material on it. It's
right.
Anyway, you have to beat me in a fight in less than 3 minutes. Otherwise, you get it. It's a ticking clock. It's a plot thing. Cue the extreme music! So, liquid and solid. Two things that never go together. Who will win? They're running around. One does a judo chop, but the other one knows Krav Maga. I learned CQC back in Zanzibar. Yeah, well, I know Ubuntu. Then he punches Liquid one last time, and his health bar drops to 0.
Final chapter. This has been pretty epic. Oh, not this one.
Snake
Not
runs
this.
over to Meryl and he holds her in his arms. Please, wake up. I love you.
I'm sure Snake either disarmed or threw away the exploding device, right?
Yes, I'm still alive, Snake. I've been calling your name, remember? Especially during all the interrogation and torture. I love you, Snake. We just met this morning, but I feel like we've got a connection. Also, come on, let's go before they nuke the place. Bing, 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 bong.
It's Otacon.
Where is he?
Good news. Meryl's okay.
Like, where is he in
right.
all this, like,
You
location
saved her,
wise?
man. Good job. I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy.
Otacon, is there a way out of here?
Yes, there's a tunnel out of here. Go down to the parking lot and grab one of the cars and drive straight out.
What are you gonna do, Otacon?
Otacon says, Snake, I've decided to stay.
No, Otacon, you gotta come with us. You're my closest friend.
I thought he was in the
Sorry,
future
Chief.
games.
I was in love with the lady once. Her name was Sniper Wolf. Then you
Right.
shot her through the tip of her nose. and parts of her face exploded out the back of her head. So, because of that,
I thought he was in the future games. What was I remembering
and be
wrong?
nuked.
Okay, I understand your reasons for staying
I
now.
swore he was in the future
That was
games.
beautiful.
Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right, Meryl, let's go.
So, Snake jumps down from the Metal Gear. Then Meryl does a backflip. And, catch me,
How?
Snake, catch me. And she
How?
lands right in Snake's arms. Pretty cool backflip after I got shot 4 times
Yeah.
and tortured, right, Snake?
Right.
Uh-oh, no time for sex. We're about to get nuclear exploded. So,
Enough
they rush
time
down
for
to the
me.
parking garage. They jump in the car, and Meryl jumps in the driver's seat. All right. And they start hitting for the surface. Meryl, you've still got the bloody handbrake on. Come on now.
Snake.
Anyway, Solid Snake has no time for all that. He starts firing wildly from the machine gun at the top. He's got to get through the guards. He's got to get away from the impending nuclear explosion, which is
Yeah,
going to
what
happen in
else?
T-minus 10 minutes. They're gonna make it, but then, oh my god, are those headlights coming up from behind us?
Wow, he's still alive.
over yet!
With the famous.
Liquid isn't dead after all. Oh my god. Snake opens fire on Liquid. It's a fun driving and gunning scene. Step on it, Meryl. I'm trying, Snake. I'm in 4th gear. That's the highest one. Snake, maybe I should parallel park. No, Meryl, no!
Attempts parallel parking.
2 cars inevitably crash.
Right.
The cars are all fucked up. Will this be how it ends?
No.
Suddenly we cut to, underneath the car is Solid Snake and Meryl.
What happened to Liquid? I can't see him.
Then suddenly Liquid comes out from behind the
There
other
he
Flip's
is.
car.
My car is less fucked up than yours.
Liquid Snake then walks very slowly towards Solid Snake and Meryl, and he has a gun. Don't do it. But I'm going to, says Liquid. Here I go. I'm going to squeeze the button on the gun. I'm doing it. The moment I do that,
So
the
much
firing
talking.
pin will hit the back of the bullet casing, causing rapid expansion of gas. That will launch a projectile out to which...
Right.
No! Something's wrong with my tummy.
That feels so anticlimactic. I don't know. It happened with the twice now, right? One with the person that disguises, and then now him. Just very coincidental. Very, very coincidental.
I think it's the virus.
Also, doesn't Solid Snake have the virus as well? Nord. No.
No. He has succumbed to the fox die.
So what?
My
How
God,
is Solid
Liquid
Snake fine?
has finally been defeated. But it's not all good news. You see, they're still trapped under a car, and a nuclear bomb is going to go off. And also, if Liquid just died from fox die, then Solid Snake is going to die from fox die as well any minute. They're twins, remember?
If Liquid's dead from fox die, this might mean that I could be next.
Don't say that, Snake.
Logically,
no.
yeah.
Maybe it's something totally unrelated. Maybe it's just pericarditis. You know, like a thing that we can't talk about with males between 19 and 45 who are especially susceptible to... Don't say it, Meryl.
Right.
Snake looks up and sees...
Where are the bombers? Where are the planes?
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
The Colonel then
Maybe
called
they're
Snake.
stealthy?
Snake.
That's a joke, you know, like there's no stealth bombers in sight. Like, I know it's supposed to be like stealthy to radar, but come on.
I got some good news, I think. Listen, the Secretary of Defense, he has been arrested. And also, we have a new 6-piece special meal deal going at limited restaurants.
Are you bringing back the 9 for $9.95 on Tuesday?
Listen, there's no time for that. I managed to get in contact with the presidents. Guess what?
What?
I remember, like, back in the day, there was like all these fast food chains having these really good value menus, like for $1. I know there's inflation and all that, but even still, nowadays the value menus are terrible compared to what they used to be. Even like, I'm not even counting the price. I'm talking about the contents. Because like McDonald's value menu has been nerfed. Wendy's definitely has been nerfed, because it's like back in the day you could have like baked potato, chili, salad, burger, like so many things in the value menu. Now it's like, now the salads are like $10 over here. So yeah.
Well, it turns out that the Secretary of Defense, he was acting alone on it. He was going rogue. He wasn't really allowed to do all the things that he was doing,
What a
so they rescinded
coincidence.
the order. Washington wasn't going to just use nukes to cover up a few secrets. That would have been a very bad idea. The danger's over. You're fine. Except for the fox die. I hope that doesn't happen to you.
Like,
I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come
is he
home
going
alive.
to? Like, I know there's like other games,
I better
but
not show my face around here.
No
how is
danger of
he?
that.
Snake and Meryl, you are officially dead. You died when your Jeep sank into the ocean. Also, there should be a snowmobile nearby. You and Meryl can jump on and
what
then
about the
ride
fox
away.
die?
Enjoy your new life, Snake. I love
What about the
you.
fox die?
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Just one more thing. Tell me about Fox Die.
Right.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in the program.
Yeah, but what about me?
Yeah.
Well, Naomi said that she wants to talk face-to-face with you about it. So it's probably
Face to
good
face.
news. Snake, I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry, Naomi, but I have one last message from him.
What is their message?
Fox said, forget about him. Go on with your own life, and he'll always love you.
Also, there was something about your parents, but I can't remember what he said. I wasn't really listening.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
And she says,
well, according to my calculations, I don't know.
What do you mean, you don't know? When am I gonna die?
Snake, you only truly die when you stop living. So live your life.
Yeah, live life to the fullest and shit. When am I gonna die?
Like,
Literally.
Whoa, come on.
Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Oh, come on.
And they never
so,
tell us. He doesn't
that
know
is so
whether to plan a
unfulfilling.
year-long trip of the world or literally skip dinner and watch the sunset because he could die any second.
Anyway,
That
Snake,
is so bad.
this video is very long, and I want to go now.
Oh, okay. Bye, Naomi. Thanks for everything. Thanks for your help.
Because like he's in the other games, but I mean I don't remember. Like I said, I haven't played much of it, if at all. So I don't know if they mentioned this at all in the other games. Like surely that has to be a reoccurring thing, trying to find a cure, right? Maybe, I don't know.
Snake and Meryl then find the snowmobile.
Until today, I had only lived for myself. Maybe it's time I lived for someone else. Someone like you, Meryl.
I've actually got a boyfriend. So, where to, Snake?
David.
My name's David.
Oh, okay. So where to, Dave?
Oh, that's his name?
And then they ride off into the sunset, and that is the end of the game.
So surely they had a sequel plan, because by not revealing about the fox die, right? Surely.
All right, Q&A. Question mark? This is one of the greatest games of all time. It will never be surpassed.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It is a fun game. It is a good game, but like based off this video with the story bits, I am confused with some parts.
Why do we reference it so much in videos? Because it's the best. This video took 4 months to make.
And now that this video's done, you don't have to write any more comments asking for it.
Well, hold on, I've got a comment. Can you guys do Metal Gear Solid 2?
No, actually, you've been shadow banned from the channel.
I mean, if the first one took 4 months, gee, I wonder how long the second one's gonna take.
Right, so how old is Meryl? I thought she was like 22, and Snake is like 36, but apparently... Oh, no, okay, Snake is 33, and Meryl is 18.
In the Japanese, she was actually 17 and 11 months.
That's what the countdown clock is about.
Let's talk Psycho Mantis, if you will.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot of his appeal, well, that he
also like, yeah. Before they say something about him, like all the controller, like the breaking the fourth wall stuff, only happened with him, right? Because after his sections was done, there wasn't that many, if at all, there wasn't anything that related to breaking the fourth wall, like using the controller in the second port, the save files and all that stuff. It was only him, right?
Reads your memory card. He knows if you've been playing Suikoden.
Yeah.
If you could be Psycho Mantis, hypothetically, like what do you reckon the viewer, yes, you listening right now, what do you reckon their YouTube viewing habits are like?
Okay.
I mean, if you see my reaction channel, you know what my YouTube habits like. I mean, obviously, like if the ones I don't react to is probably just watching other reactions and just other stuff. Mostly reactions though.
You really liked Mystery of the Droods, didn't you, my man?
How the? How? How? No. That's wild. Of all the things, right? Of all the things. Wait, what did you say?
Didn't you? My Mandalore Gary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joseph Anderson appeals a lot. Halfway through The Witcher 2 analysis.
Okay, so that one was wrong for me.
Third one coming soon. Just finished watching Good Game is Good and Here's Why video number 48.
I mean, technically, reactions about games and how some of them are good, right? But yeah, the first one threw me off so much. Mystery of the Droods. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I have reacted to that.
A lot of these Foxhound people just need to,
if you haven't seen it,
get a new thing. They just kind of like. I wouldn't want to be Sniper Wolf's friends. Can you imagine inviting her to a party and she just rocks up and you just be like, "Oh yes, this is Sniper Wolf."
Decoy Octopus would be pretty good. Actually,
you could bring him and be like, "Yeah, see, I'm telling you, she did just go to a different school and you wouldn't know her. Here she is, my beautiful girlfriend."
No, well, he'll go, "Hold on, my girlfriend's just showed up. Let me go get her." And then he'd walk out of the room and then some lady would come in. And she'd go, "Oh, it's so nice to meet all of you." And she'd go, "Oh, you haven't seen Decoy Octopus around, have you?" "Oh, I think he's outside having a cigarette. I better go." "Did you see her? Did you meet her? She's nice, right?"
"I was just outside having a cigarette."
Right.
And this goes on for like half an hour.
He gets them mixed up, he comes back and he's like, "Oh, Decoy Octopus sure is good at doing sex on me." And it's just him. He's not in an outfit.
I gotta tell you, 8 blood transfusions in the space of 40 minutes really takes a toll on you.
He keeps coming back and he's just paler and paler. He's like sweating. Do you have any juice? There's a couple quarters, some sugar in it.
Oh, my. Decoy Octopus is the best.
Are they going to mention about the fox die?
Well, this has been quite a long journey.
No.
And, you know, of all the references on all the channels, can't help but get a little sentimental about things. And there's just one last thing I want to say about this game, which is that none of this would have happened if he had gotten
Final Fantasy music.
VPN. Nord is the greatest thing. You need the Netflix catalog. Have you got...
Why is his Netflix catalog just that? What?
Anything familiar?
Also, that was Final Fantasy music, right? It's I forget which one. It's either 7, 8, or 9, I think. I know, like very narrow with all the music that those games have.
I didn't really like it.
Thank you to NordVPN. Damn.
What an
Netflix
ending, right?
catalog. Have you got anything from Metal Gear Solid?
I didn't really like it.
Thank you to NordVPN. Damn, Nordy, you got that region unlocked. Also, this is totally unrelated as a PSA. So, people went, "How come you've privated all the such and such videos?" And then they just started cropping up on other channels. People re-uploaded them, which is not a good situation either. So, basically the reasoning was this. The old videos are fine. Welcome to the room. Well, yeah, I mean, there's lots of rooms, isn't it? But they're not amazing. So we didn't want them being recommended to people as their first experience of the channel because they might just not sub. So what's the?
I mean, I've reacted to all the olds already, so
compromise. I'll make a big playlist of everything that's unlisted. You want to watch the old videos? All right, there they are in the unlisted playlist.
Was this the first video that explained why he made the olds playlist? Huh. I mean, I now I know for sure. I mean, I believe someone told me about it in the comments, but
otherwise, everything else is just there in the regular thing. If you want to react to videos, please, by all means, I do watch them, and that is fun. Merry Christmas.
Does he? I mean, he did like one of my tweets a while back, but that was just only one of them. So, yay, I got noticed a long time ago. That was fun. Long but fun. But what about the fox die? I feel like that's a big plot point, which I'm sure will be brought up in the second game, right? Yeah, Also, yeah, I would not be reacting to Forspoken because I already watched it, and I watched reactions to it. So, just a heads up of why I'm not reacting to this one. That's why. And same with the I Have No Mouth and I Must Explain. I already watched that one as well. So, yeah, that was fun. Like I said, I haven't played much of the games. I do remember some bits, and I thought Otacon was in the future games too, but maybe they'll explain it in those games. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.